Welcome back to the stream. Wait, let me get my capture card on. We're going to villager hunt again. Who's to say if I'm excited about this? I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We've been to like 128 tickets. It says 129 because I already put up the next one, but we've been doing this for only one stream, which is not that bad. I've done a lot worse, but like it'd be nice if it could be over, you know? That's kind of how I'm starting this stream today. That's how I feel right now. I did already change my... I've checked this like 4 times because I have to make sure I'm on the same day. It's August 17th is when I was hunting. I've checked it like 4 times to make sure I don't mess up because I don't want it to autofill by accident. So I've been trying to be really careful about it. But anyway, welcome back. We're going to hunt. Hopefully you had a good night since I last saw you. And now we get to play some Animal Crossing. So it should be a good time. Okay, now that you know what? Now I feel excited. At first I was scared. Now I feel excited. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Well, what did you all get up to since I last saw you? We were building obviously last night. I ended stream, made pizza, and then basically went straight to bed. I'm still on my go to bed really early and wake up at like 5 a.m. era, ever since I got home from London this week, which I'm not gonna lie, I don't love that I've been doing that, but it's starting to grow on me, the waking up this early. 5 a.m. is like it's like a little bit too far though. I could do 6 even, but 5 is like kind of pushing it, you know? I play Animal Crossing on my Switch. It's not on my computer. I use a capture card so I can stream it, but we're playing on my Switch. 5 a.m. is still night. Yeah. Especially when it takes a couple hours for the sun to rise. After that, it's like, now we're really pushing it. And I don't have a need to wake up that early. I play Animal Crossing for a living. Like... Anyway, let me get down here so that we can be ready to hunt. I did listen to Sabrina's new album. Yeah, I really liked it. I don't understand. People are being... I don't know. There's a lot of dramatics of people saying they don't like it. Oh, what do you got? 95. No. Anyway, I feel like people are being really dramatic about not liking it. I don't understand why everyone feels that way. I thought it was good. I liked it. So... I don't know. I feel like people love to switch up on successful women, though. Like, I don't know. Sabrina, they're like, you had your moment. And now they want to... This always happens, though. Every time. But anyway, I like it. So, I thought it was good. Anyway. Here we go. Oh, if you want to play bingo with us... I've got a link to make a bingo card. I'll put it in the chat real quick. But you can join us. Oh, come on. Is the bingo command off? Oh, that'll do it. Well, here we go. Try again. Oh, Tilly turned it off. I was going to say, I checked it a second ago and it was on. That explains it. Anyway, you can click that link. It generates a card for you. And you can play along with us. It's kind of fun because that way we're not like only hunting for Curly. And you can also be excited about seeing somebody like chatter or something. You know, it makes it a little bit less tedious when there's like more to look forward to. You don't have to, but if that's a thing you might enjoy doing on the side, you're welcome to join us. I also always post well, I don't. Right now, one of my mods is. Stars is posting the list of the villagers that we find in the Discord server. There's like a villager hunt channel at the bottom of the server. So if you like leave to go to the bathroom and you miss a villager, you can see the ones that we found there. Yeah, you can keep using the same card. If you have your card from like last week still, you can use the same one. I'm going to use my same card from last week. There's a channel that you can post your bingo card in there too so that it's easy to find. So if you posted it the other day, you can get it back that way. All right. This is our 129th island. Here we go. Who's excited? Oh, I can probably turn slow mode off too. Let me get slow mode off. We're just playing Animal Crossing, so. You can just post the link in that bingo cards channel too, Magic, at the very bottom. You don't really have to, but it helps because if we're gonna have to hunt again on a future day, then it's like saved in the same place so you can find it again. Because your link saves like your progress and stuff, but if you lose your link, then you don't have your bingo card link anymore. So it's easier if you can post it there for yourself, you know? All right, first villager of the day, and it's gonna be Curly. Who's ready? It's not Curly. It's Hamfrey. Hamfrey's a weird little guy. Okay, bye. You know what? I need to like refresh my own. I need to look at what's on my own card again because I don't remember. Tom, Eugene, Huck, Annalisa already found, Chatter, Bam, Puddles, Goldie, Midge, Murphy, Drago, Sylvia, Free Space, Patty, Curly, Mac, Portia, Flora, Coco, Sprinkle, Miranda, Jeremiah, Pierce, Cookie, Pinky. Okay. I love Jeremiah. I love the frogs. Maybe I should have been hunting for a frog. I already have camo frog. No. You can't have two frogs, Kayla. Oh, you know it's bad when you start second guessing yourself. Yeah, I don't know why they don't. So Artemax, on this like bingo website, you can only upload so many photos. And there's like way more villagers than the photo max. And so not all of them have photos. It's unfortunate, but no, this is the Curly hunt. We can't change it now. I'm committed to the pig thing. Like fully committed to the pig thing. So it's happening. Yeah, my last big hunt was for a frog anyway, so we can't do it again. That would be bad. 130. Here we go. Oh my. Okay, well, I am gonna stream twice today, by the way. I should be live later because I want to play Sims a little bit more and finish the build for our legacy house, but I also want to hunt, so I am here now too. You're new? Well, hi Cheeks, thanks for coming by. This will be interesting. I don't know if you're new to like Animal Crossing or just, I don't know where you came from, but if you're new to Animal Crossing, this isn't quite normally how most people play. Oh geez. Some of these guys are weird. We got Rodeo. Yeah, you can start a card today. That's totally fine. No big deal. You can make a card at the end of the stream today if you wanted to. It doesn't matter. The card is just for fun. Like, there's not really any, we're not trying to be like weird sticklers about it, you know? That wouldn't be fun, so. It's for joy and whimsy, yeah. Yeah, there's just one person per island, yeah, social. One villager per island we go to. You need Sprocket. Sprocket for bingo or Sprocket because you want Sprocket on your island? Sprocket is pretty weird. I don't know if I can get behind any of the robots. For bingo? Oh, you just need Sprocket for bingo? I just need Curly for bingo, which is kind of sick and twisted when you think about it. Because I didn't even like, I only generated one card. I didn't like sit here trying to get a card that had Curly on it. I just clicked it one time and I happened to get Curly on my card. And now I've got everybody in a row except Curly. Like, it's kind of messed up. But maybe it'll be good. Then I can get bingo and Curly at the same time. So it'll be fine. That one was Rodeo Spaghetti on the last island. Now we're on 131. Tara's playing Animal Crossing. Okay, honestly, this is an improvement. I love Eric. Eric is like so popular as well. People are obsessed with Eric. It's one of the more popular villagers. So I guess that's a win. That's a good one to come across. You need Cranston for bingo? Oh. Hey, why is it always the scary ones that we have left on our bingo cards as like our last one? Is that our first duplicate? No, we had a few duplicates last time. Honestly, like probably like 15 duplicates. I don't know if we saw Eric. We did see Eric last time. Boo. Yeah, we had quite a few. At the end of my last hunting stream, we got like 7 or 8 duplicates in a row. Not the same villager, but like ones that we had already seen that day. So here I was trying to end stream. And then we kept getting like, oh, already seen that one, already seen that one. I was like, I can't end on a duplicate streak. Like, that's horrible. So we started getting kind of unlucky there at the end. But No, I'm not playing Veggie later. I'm building a house for my YouTube legacy later, Fairy. I started building it yesterday. We're gonna finish it later today. But we're not for the veggie challenge. No carrots involved in the making of this build later. Oh no. Okay, good morning. That's like a jump scare wake up call. That's Hippo. We've actually already even found Hippo in this hunt too, which is kind of annoying. Sadly, you needed him. What, for bingo? I do like a lot of ugly villagers, but Hippo is like too far even for me. I don't know if I can handle it. Okay, that was 132. Next. You reset an island because you got Hippo as your first smug. I remember you doing that. That's a little extreme. Yeah, I only play my Very Veggie series on Twitch on stream, or as in like I don't cut. When I say that, I mean that I like don't cut it down to like a 25-minute YouTube video. You know, I post all of my streams on YouTube, but I don't edit any of my streams like to cut stuff out for YouTube. Like, you know, if I were posting this as a cut down video, I'd probably cut out this conversation, you know? But I don't like edit the Very Veggie streams to go on YouTube. I just stream them. It isn't like my main channel, YouTube channel series or anything like that. I've got a different one that I play on YouTube. Ooh, a horse. We saw so many horses last time. This one's Winnie. It's kind of giving Robin Banks a little bit with the sweater. And I kind of like it. Yeah, we're doing bingo, Shemmy. We've got a link in the chat if you want to make a card. Or if you played last time, you can use the same card. No big deal. You can do whatever you want. It's your birthday. Oh, Lottie, happy birthday. That's exciting. Maybe we can channel your birthday energy to have good luck with the hunt. Yeah, I'm playing on the Switch 2 right now, Dominic. This is my Switch 2 that we're on. All right. Oh, you got Monique on your card? I hate Monique. I have really strong negative opinions about Monique. Robin got electrocuted in your game? That's not good. like she got struck by lightning or something? Or like was she trying to mess with your appliances and got... What happened? That's pretty fun. That's karma, yeah. I just filmed yesterday. I was doing like a rags to riches kind of video with Stanley. Long story short, I was trying to make money from the volcano erupting. It went about as well as you would expect. But Robin came to my lot, started to rob me. Like, she showed up and she just immediately left. She didn't take anything. She just appeared and then left. This is Bon Bon. I kind of love Bon Bon. I would hunt for Bon Bon someday, but I already have a scary bunny, so I can't. But anyway, it was actually kind of rude that she didn't take anything from me. I want Curly because I think that he's kind of scary and he reminds me of Peppa Pig. And I wanted to have a jock. So I was looking for a jock that spoke to me and Curly is the one. So that's why Curly. He's just kind of weird. If you look in the bottom left corner, it's pretty small, but I have a tiny picture of Curly in the bottom left corner of the screen. Thought we hated Peppa? Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. All right, 135. Hopefully we can get to like, I think it would be nice if we could get to like 200 and, well, maybe not 250 today. That's a bit of a strong, maybe if we try hard enough. If we are like really fast, it might happen for us. You're one off bingo 3 times? Oh no, this is Boyd. We haven't seen Boyd on this hunt. Are we going to hit Curly with our tools? Maybe. Depends how long he takes to show up. Oh my god, there's Boyd Girl in the chat. That was actually your fault that Boyd showed up. You like manifested it. That's pretty funny. Okay, 136 is the next one. Your jock is Biff. He's okay. I'm all right with Biff. I'm all right with Biff. I'll be honest. I think the jocks are my least favorite villager category. Like I like very few of them. They're mostly like fine or bad. But I feel like my perception of villagers is kind of skewed because the ones that I like are often bad. Like I'm hunting for Curly, who I think a lot of people think is bad. So, you know. Well, how am I supposed to... My opinions can't be trusted. You have Scoot and Rolled. Scoot and Rolled are really good ones. I do like them. Oh my god. Oh, Melba's so cute. I think she's one of my favorites. I really like Melba. I would hunt for Melba someday. She's adorable. Your jock is Snake. Oh. Do you like Snake? I feel like the upside down smiley face sort of implies that the answer is no, but maybe, I don't know. Maybe you do. We could have been hunting for Melba, but you chose Curly. I know, I'm sorry. Look what I'm putting us all through. You just got Freckles on your island. Freckles is my favorite villager of all time. I love Freckles. I love, love, love Freckles. You don't think that Melba deserved to live on an island with all those scary people? Oh, I think only half of my island is scary. Because I have like Pietro and Camo Frog and like Vladimir. Soon to have Curly. But I also have like Marshall. Oh, I have Cole too. Cole's scary. Cole is really scary. Cole, I think, is the scariest villager I have. But I have like Lolly, and so I've got some good ones. I also have some sort of neutral ones, like Elise. This is Rex. Bye. Cole's orange outfit sends you. Do you not like it? Cole's weird looking. Yeah, I agree, Copper. The bad ones kind of grow on me too. And there's also a level of like, I sort of enjoy having villagers that I don't like. Like, I really, really have something against Elise. But I'm never letting her leave my island. I kind of love her, you know, like it's nice to have someone that I dislike. And because I dislike her so much and I've disliked her for so long, I kind of like her. Like I have an attachment to her, even though I really don't like her. So she lives with me on my island. You think Cole might be your favorite because of how scary he looks? Wait, I can show you all Cole so you can understand. I did a big hunt for Cole once. Here, this is my taste in Animal Crossing villagers. Isn't it kind of good? Like, he's so scary, but doesn't it, like, kind of, like, speak to you? I think he's adorable. I love him. It's very polarizing, this opinion. People either love or hate him. They're in the chat like, oh. You like his orange slice dress? See? Exactly. Oh, scary. This one's like scary in a bad way to me. This is Peck. It's the eyes. Meanwhile, Cole has even scarier eyes and I just said I like him. Anyway, I love Cole. I love Cole. Okay, bye, Peck. Next. Those eyes have seen too much. know all of their names, Becky, yeah. I think sometimes it might like take me a second longer, but I've done enough hunts over the years. I've done this a lot. So I know their names. Sometimes I get a couple of them, like I might like at first glance get them confused. Like I don't know the birds as well, I would say. Like Peck. I wouldn't really, like I might like, I don't know. Let's test your knowledge when we play a game. I always talk to them. I don't have to talk to them when I'm hunting. It like takes longer. But I also kind of want to, because then if you like missed who it was, if I like run up, look, and then leave, you wouldn't even see. Because I could be like, oh, not Curly. Oh my god, it's Rex again. I saw him 2 islands ago. Oh, that's cruel. But I could just run and look and then be like, hey, bye, not Curly. But then I feel like people they might miss it more easily. So if I talk to them, it gives you a second longer to see for yourself, you know? Rex twice is really bad. 137 was Rex and then 139 was Rex. That's like up there with one of the worst things we've had happen to us this whole hunt. $140. Yeah, it's like more fun for stream content to talk to the villagers. I think if I was just hunting myself and I wasn't streaming it, I'd be like in and out, you know? Yeah, we saw Rex several times the other day too. I'll check. Once I get this loading, I'll check how many times we saw Rex the other day. Because we posted in there, so. In my life, I have found Rex 21 times in a hunt. We have now seen Rex 4 times in this hunt. Rex was 45, 90, 137, and 139. So, that's pretty annoying. 4 times out of 140. Oh no. See, Gruff is like a weird guy. We haven't seen Gruff this hunt yet. Bye-bye. Yeah, Rex isn't the worst one to see. Like, Rex is not ugly or scary. So, that's fine. He looks like a kiwi the fruit. You think so? I actually can kind of see that about him. I think I'm allergic to kiwi. I've never, like, been tested or like confirmed that, but a couple years ago I ate a kiwi on a plane. Well, first of all, I should give context. My whole life I've sort of felt like kiwi is like spicy, like mouth tingly, spicy when you eat kiwi, and I thought it was just like that. And then I ate it on a plane and my mouth started tingling loads and I was like, I don't think that's normal. And then I said to Dan, I like asked him about it and he was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. So turns out, I think I'm allergic to kiwi. So, and not in like a, because I know that it might, because pineapple kind of has that sort of energy, but worse. Like, I think I'm allergic to it and I just didn't realize. I feel that way about mango a little bit also. This one's Bud. Kiwi doesn't tingle? Well, there you go. So, anyway. Now I'm scared of it. But I think that's pretty common with some fruit, though, from what I've heard people talk about. Same with pineapple. Yeah, I don't know. Pineapple to me doesn't have the same, like... Well, maybe I just have it and I like it. But pineapple is... I know that it's like that, though, because pineapple is so acidic. Kiwis are so pretty. Yeah, the inside of kiwis are pretty. They're really nice. Mango's related to poison ivy? Well, there you go. That explains a lot. Growing up, we never really ate mango or kiwi very often either. So I think that contributed to me not really, like, realizing until I was a lot older. Because, like, my mom didn't really buy it very often. Yeah, pineapple has like a specific enzyme that causes that, and kiwis don't have that. So anyway, I think I'm allergic to kiwi, but it's not like that big of a deal. It's not like it's in that many things or anything. 142. Oh my gosh, another horse. I do like this one. Colton's giving like, I'm a prince. How many islands can you check? As many as you have tickets for. This is how many tickets I have left. So we're gonna have to probably get some more soon. Treasure Island stuff, but it's endless. Endless. Which is not pleasant, but that's how it works. When I found Pietro, I went to over 2,100 islands looking for him. I don't know if I'm cut out for that with this. Like, Curly doesn't really speak to me in the same way that Pietro does. But maybe by the time I get up higher with ticket count, I'll feel different. I don't know. But I'm not sure about like a 2,000 ticket thing with Curly. Like, he doesn't really hit the same. So like, am I signing up for 8 months of this? I don't know. I don't know. I forget how long Tangy took. That might have been like 1,000 or something. The Tangy hunt, but... Or no, that was Lolly. Cats are just worse though. Oh, it's Eloise! I like Eloise and her little bangs. Bye-bye. No one that hunts like this actually buys the tickets with the Nook Miles, Callie. People that do hunts like this, they go like get Treasure Island tickets from people that dupe them. So, I didn't get these myself. One of my mods brought these tickets to me, but that's how people get tickets for like 2,000 hunts and stuff from Treasure Islands. It is the only way. 144. Yeah, I like all the cat villagers too. Yeah, when we found Tangy, I was in this era where I would do like a couple islands a day. Even like a regular, I would be like streaming Sims and I'd be like, real quick, I'm gonna do like 2 islands. And I found Tangy on one of those because I had done like big hunts like this where I streamed the whole time only hunting. And then it's sort of like if I did this whole hunt all day today and then I came back and streamed Sims again later. And then I found Tangy in the beginning of the stream later. And we'd be like, oh, well, it's over, I guess. Or if I found Curly, I guess, later. But, yeah, that, I don't know. Maybe I will go to, like, 2 islands later when I stream it. Oh, I saw the pink, and I thought it was happening. It's just the outfit. It's horrible when you get your hopes up like that. This one's Frigga. I do like all of the... I almost said the pumpkins. I meant the penguins. I was gonna go. I do like all of the pumpkins. Oh, geez. Okay, 145. Opened your island for the first time since February? Really? Yeah, I've really been into Animal Crossing again the past couple of months. It's been fun. I'm excited for it to become fall in Animal Crossing more so I can like decorate my island more for fall. And then we can transition it to winter and put like all kinds of snowflake decor. Oh, that's gonna be cute. It's gonna be cute. Yeah, fall is just a wonderful season. I like playing Animal Crossing and like how the seasons change because I live in Florida and I don't have that. So Animal Crossing is it's a nice it helps. It makes me feel like I'm experiencing seasons. Do I think I'll ever think of this island as complete? No, I don't. Not this one. This is the island that I've been playing since Animal Crossing first came out for the Switch back in 2020. I feel like I'm always gonna want to like add to it, change it, switch things up, stuff like that. Okay, 145. Ooh. I do like all of the bears too. This one's Cody. I prefer Poncho over Cody for bears that are blue. but Cody's alright. Next. Stitches is your favorite of all time, you think? Stitches is pretty cute too. I do like Stitches. Stitches comes up a lot because when I do my fundraisers, like back in May, my big St. Jude fundraiser, one of the incentives that I will like mail to people if they donate is like an Animal Crossing amiibo. And I just have like, you know, a bunch of duplicate amiibos and stuff. And if I have one that you ask for, I will try to send it to you. Obviously, I can't guarantee that. But if I have one that you like, I will, and you tell me, I will try and send that one. And one of the ones that comes up all the time is Stitches. And I've never had a Stitches amiibo. So people ask me all the time, like, if you've got Stitches, I'd love to have that one. I've never been able to do that for anybody because I've never had a Stitches amiibo. But he gets requested a lot. It's a pretty popular villager. So I apologize about that, but starting to think it doesn't exist. Same thing, Maple gets brought up all the time. And especially Molly, the duck Molly, I think is the most requested out of everybody, and I've never had Molly. I've had like 2 Maples before. I've never had Molly. Never. I don't even know if the Molly amiibo even exists. Oh no! Ew! It's Matilda! I hate the kangaroo so much! I really, really don't like it! It's the synchronized blinking! Anyway, I try my best to send people villagers they ask for, if they tell me and I have them. And it usually works out. Like, sometimes people will ask me for like kind of weird niche villagers and then I have it and it's fun that I get to send it to them. But not always, because I just don't have them all. You don't synchronize Blink with your mom? You know what? No, actually I don't. Unfortunately. Okay, Nick Miles ticket. Time for takeoff. The villager I have the most of? Not necessarily just one, but the Series 5 amiibos are way easier to get your hands on. And there's also less villagers in the Series 5 set. So like the Series 1 through 4 have 100 villagers in them. The Series 5 only has 50. And they're more readily available to everybody. So I have like loads of the Series 5 villagers, just in general, all of them. I don't know like which one in particular I have the most of, but that's the ones that I get my hands on the most easily. So I end up with most duplicates of those. Literally like Azalea, I have loads. Well, not right now, I've sent them all away. I've had loads of Azalea cards before. Like I might have like 6 Azalea cards and 1 of a Series 2 card because Azalea is from Series 5 and there's so many more duplicates. But she's not a bad one to have extra amiibos for. She's cute, so it's fine. Let's go home. 148. Okay. Petition for a scary villager hunt for October. But you want me to have scaries on my island? Like actual scaries? I'm scared of them. The rhinos give you the ick except Hornsby. I love Hornsby. I don't like most of the rhinos. I like Azalea and I like Hornsby. There's some that I really dislike, like Renee. Ooh. But I don't know. It depends. Meringue is pretty cute too. And Tank's not too bad. Tank is alright. Oh, not take them, just do a hunt and see how many we can find. That's true. That's true. Alright, 148. Well, it's Eric again. I was gonna say, this is like my birthday island, because I'm August 14th. But it's another duplicate. At least it's not a bad one. Eric's okay. Eric is fine. That is so funny too. Chat just brought up, was it last night? Concerned Ape, whose name is Eric, at one of the Stardew Valley concerts confirmed that there's another Stardew Valley update coming. That was the first thing I saw this morning. I opened TikTok and it was a video like of him talking at the concert about how there's going to be a Stardew update. That's all he said. There's no other information. That's all he said. But he just said there's going to be a Stardew update. Yeah. I know. So that is really exciting, actually. But we'll have to wait and see when there's more information. That's kind of fun that he teased it in person like that, though. Yeah, literally just like, there's gonna be an update. That's all he said. There's no like, what is it? When is it? There's nothing like that. But yeah, I have no idea what I think he would add. I love that he still wants to keep updating it, though. That is so fun. 149. I saw the pink back there, and I thought it was happening again. It's Chow. That's so mean. Anytime I see a pink villager, I just like, it keeps making me think it's happening. Okay. This next island's gonna be 150, which is a really good number. It would be wonderful, wonderful if we got a nice villager on 150 and then we could call it a day. Do you think anyone's ever gotten excited for Chow? I think so. I think so. People love all the villagers for different reasons. I think Chow is like, to me, Chow is like fine. Like in the middle. I don't love Chow. I don't hate Chow. I don't think Chow is ugly. Chow's just kind of there for me. There's a lot of villagers in that category though, where I just don't really have strong feelings about them. Eric's default phrase is chow down. So Eric said chow down and then we found Chow right afterward. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I'm dressed in pink to lure Curly, yeah. This is Boyd again. Why do you put me through this? I don't want to see you, of all people, twice. That is not a good 150. I don't enjoy that. Boo. 151. I think we'll ever get a new game, a new Animal Crossing game? I think so. His catchphrase is uh-oh. Boyd says uh-oh. That's cute. I really like that. No, I was gonna say, they would be really stupid to not make another Animal Crossing. They could make so much money off of this. Like, it was one of their best-selling games of all time. New Horizons. New Horizons came out at like a real perfect storm time though, because it released in March 2020. So, it really benefited from everyone being home in lockdown. But it still like rides on that success though, you know? So a new Animal Crossing would also be wildly successful, but I think it might take them a little bit of time. But it would make sense to have it be like a Switch 2 exclusive. One of their new like main games for the Switch 2. I know that is unpleasant and not what you want to hear, but yeah, I think that it would, and they should, because money. I don't like the Eagles. I really don't like any of the Eagles. This one's Frank. Honestly, people always say like, oh, this one's fine, this one's fine. No, to me, none of them are fine. I don't like any of them. Yeah, I wouldn't count on it being soon either. Maybe in the next couple years, possibly. Probably not super soon. They'd be smarter to do it sooner. But Nintendo doesn't often get praised for making smart decisions, so you know, you gotta keep that in mind when talking about it. Yeah, it's a shame they abandoned it, but that's the thing. Nintendo always does this. Like, their strategy with games is really outdated, and like, they're very old school about things, I think, in a way that could be their downfall. So, they like, some games they'll even abandon faster than Animal Crossing, but I don't know. I wouldn't have made that choice, but they could have like kept, not that I want them to make more paid DLC, but like they could have made more paid DLC for New Horizons and they could have made so much money. But they like let the ship sail and like stopped updating it. People stopped playing it as much. I do like this one. This is Goose. I also like Egbert like so much. Egbert is one that I really enjoy and think is really weird. Yeah, there were rumors about a new Animal Crossing being announced in September, but there's always rumors about Animal Crossing. Like, always. So there's not really ever a lot of merit to them. You can't really take it too seriously most of the time. Uh-oh. Sorry for yawning. You called your sim Egbert? That's funny. Your eggplant sim Egbert. I could have done that instead of Greg Plant. Egbert. Okay, that was 152. Now we're on 153. Yeah, people make up all kinds of rumors about Animal Crossing. Even like on purpose. They'll make up a lie. Egbert is your favorite? You got it from me? Really? He grows on you? That's funny. I understand the feeling of a weird villager growing on you. I relate to that. You have a Goose amiibo, so he's the one you're constantly kicking out and reinviting to your island? That's funny. Is that the only amiibo that you have? Goose? Yeah, that's true, Laurel. They announced Animal Crossing in September of 2018 or something, and it didn't come out for like 2 years. Oh no. This one's Spike. See the rhinos, like... Ugh. You don't remember what amiibos you have, Tilly? Really? I have a spreadsheet of all the amiibos that I have. I almost have all of them. But you know where they are, you're happy I sent them to you, but you can't remember what ones you have. Oh my gosh. No, I take my amiibo binder seriously. I know exactly what amiibos I have. They're organized in an order, like... I know where my amiibos are. You've got Stitches, Goldie, and Rosie. Those are good ones. Those are really good ones. No, they're not in alphabetical order. The amiibos all are numbered. So I have them in number order. They're like a series of cards, so they all have a number. I keep them in that order. The number order doesn't make much sense, but it's printed on the card. So I stick to that. Easier to find, and it's easier to tell which ones you have that way too. Because there's some, like the special cards for the NPCs, like Isabelle has multiple amiibos, because she's got one in all the series. So, okay, we're on this is 154 that we're on now. I don't like the birds. It's Lucha. No, 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 no. Ready to go home. No, you can't get like Isabelle to live on your island. You can use the NPC amiibos for like, I don't know, if you wanted to use it with like the DLC and some stuff like that, you can use them for those things. But they're cute too because those amiibos are shiny. You can put them at the cafe too. Yeah. A little coffee date with them. 155. Did you miss anything? You've been gone for 20 minutes? Honestly, no. Honestly, like, not really. We didn't find anybody interesting, so. Well, you can still get your hands on, like, packs of cards, AIC, but, they're, like, pretty expensive. You have to buy them from weird places sometimes, too. Also, most of the time when you buy cards these days, I feel like most of the stock that is left that you can like find on these websites are the European cards. And they're worse because those packs only come with 3 cards instead of 6. And that means that it's got 1 of the NPC cards, 1 shiny NPC card, and then 2 villager cards. Whereas the like US ones have 1 NPC card and then 5 regular villager cards. So the Europe ones are not as good. This is Tipper. Yeah, Target has them pretty regularly still, but I have recently only been seeing the Sanrio and Series 5 ones. And also, you probably shouldn't be buying things from Target these days. I haven't bought Amiibos from them in like a couple years, but buy knockoffs on Amazon. Yeah, you can get knockoff versions of them. You can even make them if you know how to do like an NFC tag thing. You can make them pretty easily too. They won't look like an Amiibo, but you can make one that functions like an Amiibo pretty easily. Okay, that was Tipper if you missed it. You've got mini ones of so many? Yeah. In like the peak Animal Crossing era in like 2020, I got a couple fake ones too. So, yeah, NFC, not NFT by the way, so don't worry, I said NFC. That's something different. Not an NFT. Yeah, but like Etsy is full of stuff like that too if you don't know how to make it yourself. You're doing a farm themed island, you need Tipper. Oh, that's a cute idea. I like that. Okay, 156. I love cats. It's Mary. Mary is so cute. That makes me so happy. You just got bingo with that? Oh man. at least you get to be successful. We haven't gotten anybody from my bingo card today. It's fine, we'll get there. You're going with 198? You think we're gonna get it on 198? That would be nice. I would enjoy that. I should make Dan bring me my Amiibos so that you can see them. Let me get this loading and then I'll ask him for it. Bring me my Amiibos. Okay. I'll show you my binder. Then you can see my collection. You bought genuine Amiibo cards today? They sell them at Outland for any Norwegians looking for them. Well, that's good to know. I'm glad you got some. Okay, Dan said okay. So you can see them in a second. Yay, another penguin. Aurora's really cute too. Aurora's like such a penguin looking penguin. So classic, this one. 158. Maybe when Dan gets here, it'll be like better luck. You know? Just like randomly find the villager and be done as soon as Dan shows up. On your bingo card? That's good. Dan.
Hello.
Thank you. Here, you have to wait for a second. Don't drop it! You have to wait for a second because we were saying that maybe this would be better luck if I wasn't the only person here.
You said don't drop it really funny just then.
I did?
Like you really thought I was gonna drop it.
Oh, sorry. This is my most prized possession.
So who are you looking for again?
Curly.
Oh, they're the pig.
Yeah, the scary little pig. Mm-hmm. You knew that because you even like weighed in on that.
Yeah, I know. That's why I realized after I said that.
Okay, 158.
I'm just providing context for the clip for when now.
Oh, right. So we might get the clip and then yeah, that's gonna be really good. When you find
Curly, it's like, oh, you explained in the clip who you're looking for.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, here we go. Curly's gonna be just over this way. No, it's rodeo.
Okay, so what are the odds that Curly's waiting in a tent? Or gonna be in the next tent? Isn't that a thing? Where if they're like in the tent next, they won't come up on a...
It is possible, but it's really rare.
I mean, it's a one in whatever.
Yeah.
So.
But it is possible.
I think I had rodeo on my island for a little bit.
Why?
It was just one of the ones that filled in. Why are you being mean to me? I didn't like pick rodeo on purpose. This was like 2020.
Dan was bad luck. He gave us a duplicate. Yeah, I saw it. Rodeo was the first one I saw on stream today. Maybe he showed up again because he wanted you to see him. He was like, I'm supposed to be first.
Well, maybe you're just everyone's gonna be a duplicate now in order.
No. You just stay for one more. This one, and then we'll.
Well, I want to stay for at least 3.
3?
Because I want to see it happen.
You just tried to blow dust off my monitor. Stop! You're making it get on me.
I did the first time.
I just dusted it too. It's because Snap's always on my desk. It gets like gross so quick. I need to dust it again.
I just don't bother.
96 months, Maggie.
That's weak. I'm kidding.
She has a longer son than you.
Yeah.
Look at that first badge. You don't have one of those, loser.
No, but do you know what you could do? You could remove the founder badge to everyone until it gets to me.
I just take it away from
just
them.
take it away from one person over and over and over again, and then it'll go to me eventually.
I could be done.
That's not the pig.
No, this is Jacob.
Ugh.
I don't like Jacob's eyebrows.
Did you know Jacob's name before you saw him? Or did you
I don't.
click
The
on it?
birds, I sometimes have to think a little bit longer with. Most of the other villagers, I can just be like, oh, that's so and so. I always talk to them when we're hunting on stream though, because I feel like it gives them more time. Because people, if they look away for a second, I'm already gone.
Yeah, and they'll be like,
So,
who did you just get?
yeah.
Who did you just get? Okay, I have to see at least one more.
If Simsie takes away my badge, you'll never see me again. I've never done that before. I don't usually go in there and
Oh, I took away badges a bunch.
That's, first of all, wild thing to admit.
Okay, but some of the people that had badges were like not around in like 4 years.
Yeah,
They
that's
don't deserve
true,
a
I
badge.
guess. What if
And
they come back?
Well, they haven't in 4 years or however long. So instead, the people that got it were people that are
still
one,
around.
either still subbed
Yeah,
or still around.
that's true.
I thought it's only fair.
Yeah, I see. I can see
And
that.
I had no like you get how many do you get? 20.
I think it's 25.
25. Yeah. So
So we mean chat the founder's badge. She's a little first badge next to a couple of my mods' names right there. That means they're like one of the first subs ever on my channel.
One of the first 25 subs. Yes, this badge. Yes, this one.
160.
Oh, cute.
I saw pink. I got excited. I do like Diana,
That's
but
the wrong shade of pink.
when you're doing this for this long, any pink starts to get to you, Dan. Next. 161. Okay, well, I can show you my amiibos now while I'm waiting. This is my amiibo binder. Funnily enough, it looks like Curly. I actually don't know if I have Curly's amiibo.
Surely.
Yeah, I have most of them. And then in them, I have them like this. They're all organized in order. So you can see some I am missing. Like, I don't know who that is off the top of my head, but I don't have that one. If someone can look it up and tell me what number amiibo Curly is, I can see if I have him.
Oh yeah, Kayla's gone through a few iterations of organization, but I think she.
Well, that's because now I have more of them.
No, yeah, because
when I didn't
before
have that
she was
many, it was
doing
different.
in like categories, and now she's just doing it in order of the number.
Yeah, well, when you only have a few amiibos.
Yeah, now she has too many, so it doesn't make sense to do that.
288. Okay, thank you. I just flipped right to that page, by the way.
You did.
I do have Curly.
That was
Right
really
there.
impressive that you did that.
That looked really cool that I just flipped once and I was on it. Anyway, I have Curly, so if worst comes to worst.
No, that's cheating.
It is cheating, it's not as fun.
That's nowhere near.
If I spend like hours
Imagine-
and hours hunting
yeah,
and then I just use the amiibo.
The amiibo, that's so boring. No.
Yeah.
You can never do that.
No, this binder's not made for amiibos. It's just like a people. There's loads of like trading card type of binders that you can get. Don't. I want it to stay here.
I don't trust it though.
It's fine right there.
How about right here?
But then I can't reach it.
But
Well, you can bring the Sims board game and put it upstairs with the board games in those boxes. And then it won't be on my desk anymore.
no, I'm not doing that.
But you're going over there. You're gonna walk past it. This is Victoria.
Yeah, I suppose I am.
Bye, Victoria.
Okay, what number are you at?
161. What, you want to leave on an even number? Is that...
I don't know what number I want to leave on.
You're just gonna stand there?
Yeah.
Oh, those things can also go upstairs with my sewing. My pens.
Box of pens.
Yeah. I put some of them in here and I want to put the rest of them on my sewing desk. Leave after 169. Oh my god, he's
That's
gonna be
a
here
lot.
forever.
I will do that.
You just stand around.
Yep.
You just stay on the floor.
Does my hair look crazy?
Yeah, kind of, but it's fine.
You should have seen it when I first woke up.
It was worse?
It was like a mohawk all the way through.
Dan, I think it's
I even
because...
had to wet it and then use a hairdryer to try and find
Really?
it.
It still looks like that?
Yeah, I didn't like wet it that much. I just did it briefly,
Wait,
just in case I had to like answer the door. Or
It
something.
really isn't that bad.
No, it's fine. It's not.
But sometimes when Dan wakes up, I think it's because he
should've
like
taken a
holds his
picture.
hair in his sleep or something.
No, I think.
But
it's
his
because
hair looks
I think
so-
it's because I go from side to side, so my hair all pushes up, and then I go on the other side and it pushes up.
Well,
again.
his hair, like, sometimes it'll look like this, like a triangle on one side.
Right now it's fine, but it was really bad.
No, it looks fine right now.
It was really bad.
I can just see, like, some of the pokiness, so I know what it would have looked like, you know?
I think my hair is always pokey at the back, but I think it's because every time I go to the hairdresser, they say I have like a double crown. And I think that's why.
Gonzo's so cute.
Take Gonzo.
I just randomly take Gonzo for no reason. You have the same issue, Tika, really? Yeah, it's hard. I'm sorry that happens to you. Dan's lived in Florida for 4 years now, Orb. Like, basically exactly.
More than.
Yeah, like 4 years and a month.
Mm-hmm.
163. Next. You would take Gonzo. Oh my god, sorry, Eli, I read that backwards. You said that you would take Gonzo if you weren't doing it all Penguin Island, but I read it as if I was doing it all Penguin Island, and I was like, you would take Gonzo if you only had penguins? Huh. That's not what you said. Penguins and Gonzo. Sure. Perfect. Yeah, I feel like it's not been 4 years either, Melon, but
When did you change your keyboard?
a while ago.
Is that a new one they sent you?
No, I bought it. They don't send me
It's
things
the
anymore.
same one but black, isn't it?
No.
Oh, it just looks similar.
I bought this keyboard. It was
Because
starting
they
to
don't
make...
send you things anymore.
Yeah, it was
The
starting...
contract expired.
Yeah. I had a good run for a couple years with Logitech. This one's Annabelle. But it's okay. It's a nice keyboard. But it was starting to bother me that my stuff, it was like everything was black on my desk except that.
Oh, yeah.
Because I have like black microphone, black camera, and then the white keyboard's so cute. But like everything else was a different color.
Yeah, that's true.
So.
And you didn't make any.
And they
you're
don't,
not
the
gonna
thing
buy
is,
new monitors
well, you
for,
can't
like,
very
a
easily
skin
get,
for your monitors.
or yeah, exactly, like it's not worth it, so anyway. Okay, that was 163, we're on 164 now. Next. Sims to the core with the keyboard color. Well, you know what else, speaking of keyboard color in Sims, the Sims has like, there's like a light, what is it, what do they call it? Like, because the keyboard can light up, like with certain games, there's like a preset for the Sims when you play Sims. Yeah, so the Sims, when you're in live mode, it'll change, like if you have it set up, it'll make your keyboard turn like red when they're angry and stuff. But in build mode, it's like a swirl of blue and white.
Oh.
I don't like it. I don't like that at all. It like spins. I like it in live mode, but I do not really like it in, I still use it, but yeah, it's the dynamic lighting they call it. But I don't really like the build mode. It's kind of a lot. This is Tank. We were just talking about Tank. Cute. No, I haven't played the Sims board game yet. I haven't had time because the Sims board game got here like right when I left to go to London. So since we got back, I haven't really done it. I've just been working, so. Relaxing Sims music plus like disco keys, yeah. It's kind of funky. Dan, who's your favorite Animal Crossing villager?
I don't know.
Because you can't name any off the top of your head.
I can't.
Name as many Animal Crossing villagers as you can off the top of your head.
No, I'm not doing that. No. I was just thinking about the time Kayla's like really old laptop had her keyboard, she set it to disco and she literally wouldn't change it.
Dan hated
She
it.
refused to change it.
Imagine.
I didn't hate it. No, because I ended up saving that preset and then using it myself.
Yeah, because you got influenced by me.
But it was
I think it's
ugly.
because he was obsessed with me.
Really ugly.
But it was like the most like shocking, horrible keyboard lighting preset.
Key
Every key was a different color, and it changed non-stop. So it was just like all these rainbow colors all the time. And then my laptop had like that was one of the default settings you could use.
And she wouldn't let me change it.
It's because you hated it for no reason. And then he went and he made one himself for his own computer, and then he used it because I was using it on my laptop because he was so obsessed with me.
I don't remember it quite like that.
That's how I remember it. This is Kyle.
Like that.
Then why did you do it?
I don't know.
Exactly. Anyway, it was awful. It really was awful. But I kind of liked that it was awful. It felt fun. Okay, 166.
It's just not like you.
To have an awful keyboard?
Yeah, it just isn't like you.
But it was exciting. I'd never seen anything quite like it. It was just so bad. So, my keyboard's not as wacky anymore. It's not as fun. We've been together for 7 years?
7 years.
7 years.
8 years next year.
8 years next year. 7 years now. Sorry that I said that cautiously. I should have probably just like full sent it, but I don't know. When it's been a while, it just kind of.
The years, they keep coming.
The years keep coming, yeah.
And also, when you get married, that time is more.
Yeah, exactly.
You
when you
really,
get
like, can think about the.
Yeah. We've been married for 4 years as of Monday.
But I can also imagine that one you needing to think about it a bit more eventually.
What, the wedding?
Yeah. Like how many years it's been.
Yeah, because 4 is easy to.
I don't know. You just don't think about it.
Yeah, I feel like when it's been like 27.
Yeah.
You probably have to be like, wait, let me do the math for a second.
Or you have to like think about what was recently.
This is Bud again.
Bud. Hey, Bud.
Oh, I should have clarified. I meant last Monday, the 25th, not next Monday.
Oh yeah, it was last week.
Not this week. Just happened.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, it's still
Sorry,
the same week.
Because we traveled, in my head that was a different week.
Yeah, I know. When you're out of town, it like I feel like to me the week started on Wednesday.
Yeah, it started.
So that's like when I came back to work. So, okay, 167.
Okay, I can nearly go.
He wants to leave so bad.
No, I like it here.
Okay.
Sometimes Kayla doesn't want me to be here though. I think right now she doesn't want me to be here.
No, I like you being here. I just I don't know. I feel like it changes the flow of the stream. Not in a bad way.
It changes your vibe.
Yeah.
In a bad way.
No.
But abruptly in a way that you couldn't control.
Yeah.
So you weren't prepared. Well, you did call me in actually.
So yeah, so I was prepared this time.
But it's not like I just walked.
It honestly is helpful because it breaks up the monotony of villager hunting.
You've only been live an hour.
Yeah, but Dan, it feels like it's been 7. It feels like it's been forever. Okay, 167. That's Audie. I do really like Audie. She is cute.
Say
I like.
Audie.
It's Audie.
Yeah, but say Audie.
Audie. Audie is a nice name. Which one do I mean?
That's a good question.
There's no way to know for sure. Okay, 168 is next.
Are you pressing it before you even, like, you're not pressing it as you're going in, you're pressing it basically
I press it when I leave.
Island, right? I feel like that would confuse
So now I'm on 168. But I pressed it as soon as I like clicked on the plane to go home.
Right.
So Audie was 167, now we're on 168.
Okay.
I could wait longer, but sometimes I forget if I don't.
Yeah.
Time for takeoff.
Well, it's a good thing you have the list, because that helps.
Yeah. And then we can keep track of like the ones that we found multiple times and stuff.
Yeah.
Without forgetting. You've had a free plot on your island for almost a week and it hasn't autofilled? That's weird. Is it one of the, like, first couple? Do the first couple auto... They do, right?
Yeah, I thought the first 3 autofilled, no?
Why doesn't... I remember there was a reason but I can't remember what it was. Oh, I love the sheep. Eunice.
I don't like that name.
Eunice? I like the blue and yellow on her. I'm not sure about the pink on her face, though. It's the 10th plot. Oh, and it's not autofilling? Strange. Yeah, the waiting while visiting islands. Animal Crossing is not very, like... I don't know.
On the Switch too? Or you have
Yeah, I'm on the Switch too, yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of quality of life improvements that could be made to this game.
I feel like most of the loading screens are there just because they're nice.
You think so?
I don't know. I just like, does it really need to load this much?
Well, I'm like, do I need to have this many menus and this much talking to listen to?
Oh yeah, that's.
Okay, ready? 169. Okay. Kind of scared.
Are you playing bingo as well?
Yeah, I haven't found anyone for my bingo card today, though.
You didn't print it out?
Yeah, I have it on my computer. I used to print it out in like 2021, but I haven't in a while.
You're just less into it now.
Yeah.
You just don't care.
It's easier to show people when I have it up, though. Okay, ready? 169.
Oh. Wow, really cool. That's a really cool one. Wow.
I don't like Monty's eyes very much.
Who just said Monty is cute? Who said that?
Ash.
Okay.
Okay, thanks for bringing my windows to me, Dan. Are you gonna bring the things upstairs? Thank you.
Yeah. Your Amiibos.
Bye.
Anyone need a pen?
I've got a bunch of pens.
I got loads of them.
If you need one.
60 of them.
There's probably like...
Not 60 anymore.
Yeah.
Bye everyone!
There's not enough to go around. Bye, Dan. Okay, I want to fly. 170. Here we go. Use Nook Miles ticket. I gotta stop spam clicking my controller like that. I literally just sit here like this. This is what you're not seeing. It's just me like over and 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 over doing that. Yeah, we made pizza last night, Snowberry. I did end up making pizza last night. I'm gonna make brownies tonight. It's exciting. You can hear it? Yeah. But you do the same thing, it's fine. No, Legacy House isn't finished. I'm gonna build the Legacy House later. Hunt now, Legacy House later. Olive! Olive is a star. She's like one of the most popular Animal Crossing villagers. People really like that one. She's pretty cute. You want to bake soon, but you don't know what to make. Okay, anybody have any suggestions for Annie of things to bake? I feel like you can't go wrong with cookies. Cookies are always good. So you could try that. Oh, cinnamon rolls. That could be good too. Carrot cake. I haven't made carrot cake since Easter. I liked it. I'd only made carrot cake once now. So I'm acting like I make it all the time. I've made carrot cake one time and it was really good. It was kind of a hit. My family liked it a lot. So that was kind of fun. I've made a handful of pretty good cakes recently. Recently as in this year. I've made like 3 good cakes this year. But I don't bake cakes like all the time, so. I made one for Easter, I made one for my sister's birthday. I made one for my birthday. I will make one for my mom's birthday in a couple days. Hers is September 8th. I'll make one again for my brother's birthday too, in November. So. You think nuts do go inside a carrot cake? You know what? I'm not a nuts inside of a baked dessert kind of person. I don't want them inside at all. I feel like if you put them on top, I'm okay with it, but I don't want it inside it. You know? Okay, this is an eagle. This one's Quinn, who is the least offensive eagle in my opinion. Double chocolate zucchini bread. Oh, I've never made zucchini bread, and my grandma makes zucchini bread all the time. I should make zucchini bread. That sounds good. Ankle biter, we started today's stream. Quinn was 171, by the way. So now we're on 172. I started today's stream on like 138 or like some kind 128. I think it was 128. It was a weird number though. Strange number. Oh, I love making banana bread. Banana bread is delicious. I make banana bread pretty often. Because it's an easy one to like, you know, you buy too many bananas and then they start going brown. Well, guess I gotta make banana bread. So I make banana bread fairly often. My mom likes to make these, it's like banana oatmeal chocolate chip cookies, which is like kind of a mouthful to say, but they're pretty good as well. I don't make those as often as banana bread, but those are pretty good to use as well. Same thing, use up bananas that are kind of starting to go bad. Okay, 172. Nope. Tammy. There is a recipe, but I don't know where it's from. It's like handwritten in my mom's recipe box from my grandma, so I'd have to ask her for it. I can't like link it. But it's pretty good. I don't always put chocolate chips in the banana bread. This is possibly controversial, but I think I like banana bread better without the chocolate chips in it. I don't like dislike them. I know some people like it, but I think my preference with banana bread is not to have chocolate chips in it. And that's rare for me to say, because I'm like a big chocolate person. Unfollowed. Yeah, I don't like it as much with the chocolate. You'll eat anything with chocolate in it? Yeah, I mean, me too, but for some reason not the banana bread. You're happy either way? Fair enough. That makes sense. You put raisins in it? Okay, that's controversial. I don't like raisins in baked goods ever. I don't want raisins in a cookie. I don't want raisins in any baked goods. I like raisins on their own. I don't want them in a baked good. Like the texture of a raisin inside of a cookie just gives me major ick. I can't do it. I'll even eat around it sometimes. It's like the mushy gooiness of it all, and like a warm raisin is... Ugh. Okay, here's Rowan. Speaking of raisins, here's Rowan. It's close. Close to the word raisin. They put raisins in mac and cheese at a dinner party? Raisins? In the mac and cheese? Is that a thing that people do? I know people put raisins in all sorts of stuff, but sometimes that's a little bit far. I'm not really a big dried fruit person. Like, I don't really ever like dried fruit for the most part. I make every year at Christmas mince pies because Dan likes mince pies, and I think it's kind of fun to make them, even though I don't like to eat them. And that's just a bunch of dried fruit. Just a whole bunch of dried fruit inside of a little mini pie shell, and I don't even like it, but I always make them. Yeah, I'm not a fan of them. So icky. My mom likes them and Dan likes them. I think everybody else thinks they're just fine, but they're not too hard to make, so. Do I make any other British dishes? Not so much. We made Yorkshire pudding last year at Christmas, and we do like roast potatoes the way that Dan likes them. But not really too much else, though. I don't think I like Yorkshire puddings that much either. You can't go wrong with roast potato, though. This is Buck. I made them, so they might not. It might have been like a me problem. I'll try again this year at Christmas. So, this is my first time. Okay, bye, Buck. The next island is 175. 175 is a good number. Your granddad wants you to make a pie of flies? A pie filled with raisins? Ew! Pie of flies. Raisins they don't deserve to go in food. Bad news. I need to make, Dan really likes sticky toffee pudding, and I've never made it before. I should try and make that some point soon. That feels kind of Christmas though. But I should try and make that. That's a good British thing to make. And sticky toffee pudding is good. It is really good. I've always wanted to test that. What, making it? Or we're talking about something else? I don't know. It's a year-round dessert. It is. It is a year-round dessert. But making like a fancy thing feels like something I would do at Christmas. You know? This one's Sparrow. Goodbye. Thank you. Your nan used to have squash fly biscuits and they were just raisins in a biscuit. Oh, that's a cute name though. I mean, well, maybe not cute name, but it makes sense. I wouldn't say cute though. Yeah, my grandpa loved raisins. I have these memories of just like, you know, like the little, they have like the mini boxes of raisins, like the snack pack almost kind of raisins. At their breakfast, like they had like a table in the kitchen that he always had his coffee and his like oatmeal and stuff at. And he had a little mini packs of raisins. There was like a bowl just full of raisins on the table always. Salt, pepper, raisins right there in the center of the kitchen table. I'll eat raisins. I'm okay with eating them on their own. I just don't want them to cook in things. I don't want to eat them in like a dessert. That's so grandpa. It kind of is, isn't it? Your grandpa had a cookie jar of Oreos and it was never empty. They kept the Oreos in the cookie jar. That's a smart idea. Just have them out all the time. Always more. Oh, pink. Not curly. We haven't seen a single pig today. This one's Peanut. Salt, pepper, raisins, the big three. Oh, that was 176. Sorry, Sparrow was 175. I'm talking too much and losing track of my villagers. Okay, that was 176 is Peanut. Now we're at 177. Let's go. Katie, we're trying to play Among Us next week. Let me look at the... see if anybody has answered the poll. Right now, we polled for 2 days next week, and neither of them have enough people to play. So, I don't know if we're gonna be able to play Among Us next week or not, but we'll, maybe. Maybe. Okay, 177. Time for takeoff. You clicked both? Yeah, so did I. So did I. Rerun the poll. Well, we only posted it a couple days ago, so it's not like people didn't see it. It's just hard. People are busy, you know? Can't always make it happen. It's hard to, like, organize 10 plus people, you know? To play a game. Okay, 177. This one's Vic. Yeah, it was Vic. I wasn't sure just then. Okay, bye Vic. Yuck. But we might still end up playing next week. I just don't want to tell you yes for sure and then have you be sad if it doesn't happen. Because it high chance it will, but well, the problem with Peak, Jess, is that it's a 4-person game, which is even less than Among Us. So there's too many for Peak, not enough for Among Us. And I will never play modded Peak with extra people. I don't know if I can handle that emotionally. It's too much for me. Overwhelming. To play with all people all at once. So, me and Shella are trying to figure out a time to play Peak again, though. So we will at some point soon. But yeah, I don't know if I can handle playing Peak with, like, everybody all together. It's kind of stressful to me to play. Even playing, like, Among Us can be kind of overwhelming to me with all the voices all at once. But at least when in Among Us, it's, like, kind of limited because it's, like, only in the meetings and stuff. But in Peak, it'd be, like, all the time. So, unfortunately, Maggie, we were gonna play with, like, me, Shella, Dan, and Tony, which is 4. I don't mean to exclude you. But we can find a different time to play together, me and you, because I would like to do that. Ew! Naomi. Yeah, I need to play with glue on too. I would like to do that as well. You're bad at it, by the way. Oh, don't worry. Me too. Me too. But yeah, I've already, like, I mentioned that because me and Shella were talking about it, like, literally yesterday, so I don't want you to think, like, if I show up and play Among Us, or, if I show up and play Peak with Shella, that I'm, like, leaving Maggie out, because we were planning it yesterday, so, the intention is not to ditch anybody. Okay, 179. Naomi is, like, one of my least favorite villagers of all time. Like, I have a deep inner rage for Naomi. Go, 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 go. Sorry for spamming. You only like Naomi to spite Kayla. Okay. Okay. Yeah, well, it's like, it's an issue with all of the cows because they show up so often when you're hunting, but also Naomi specifically is really annoying and bad, so. Okay, 179. Ooh. I'm not sure about Mira. It's your Olive Garden. Okay, okay, fair enough. If I can make fun of Dika for Olive Garden, he can make fun of me for Naomi. That's fine. We can each have this one thing. We can each have this one thing. You like the cows? Okay, that's what I was gonna say, the cows. So the reason I don't like them is not because the cows are bad. Like, the cows are actually kind of cute. The reason I don't like the cows is because when you're villager hunting, there's an equal chance of seeing every type of animal. So there's an equal shot of seeing a cow and a pig and a cat, whatever. But there's only 4 cows. So when the game spins what animal you get, and it's like, oh, cow. And then it spins which cow. It's a 1 in 4 chance that it would be Naomi, versus when you're doing the cats, there's like 21 or something cats. So you might see a cat and a cow just as often, but you're gonna see Naomi 4 times and only, you know, you never see the cat you're looking for, basically. It's kind of rigged, because there's just so many more cats. So the cows feel like they show up really often because those specific cows keep repeating. If that makes sense. No, there's some groups of animals in Animal Crossing that have very few animals. There's only a few cows. There are not too many of them. I love you. I was hunting for so long for Kashmir on my green island a long time ago. She's horrible. Yeah, the cows and the bulls are different animals in the game, as far as the game is concerned. So there's only 4 cows. Okay, that was 180. Next. You were watching me hunt for Tangy, you think that was my Naomi hate origin story? I think it probably was. I love you, she's horrible, I know. Well, that's how I feel about most of these villagers that I like. They're horrible. Oh, the cute koala that I liked earlier is Melba. Melba is a good one. Yeah, it's not just the Pietro hunt. Honestly, it's like all of every hunt. Naomi is a curse. Let me tell you how many times I've seen Naomi ever. This will be kind of fun. Are you ready for this? I have found Naomi 53 times. Total. Across all the hunts that I've done. Do you understand now? Do you see where I'm coming from when I say that? It's too many. 53 tickets I've wasted on Naomi. Again, this is Bonbon. I saw Bonbon earlier. Boo. I don't know who's at the top of the list. I should make a spreadsheet, because right now, the only tracking we have of this is in the Discord, which is really stupid, but we do that because It's like easier for people to see because it like live sends a message every time we find a new villager. But I need to make a spreadsheet as well, so that we can like actually get stats on it. Like a little Google Doc spreadsheet. We can have like the dates we found them and stuff on there too. Maybe I'll work on that later. I enjoy that kind of thing. And then we can have a link, which is helpful. Okay, time for takeoff. 182. Yeah, it's a pretty big project, but it might not be as bad as it seems. So, especially because I can sit on the couch and do it. It's at the very bottom of the Discord, Shay. There's a channel called Villager Hunt. If you can't see it, it's possible that you have the channel turned off. There's like a channels and roles section at the top of the server. And you can like enable and disable channels for you privately. And you might have it off if you can't see it. This is Bubbles. This is more of a fun project for me than it is for people to look at. That's true. It is fun for me. So. You got a spreadsheet for your Sims 4 mods? No, that's actually really smart to do though. To have a spreadsheet for the mods. Because then you can like easily re-download if they need updating and stuff. And you can keep track of it. I've had a Discord for like 7 or 8 years, Orb. I don't talk about it on my YouTube channel kind of on purpose because it's more like for the streams. I like use it for the stream schedule and stuff like that. But I've had a Discord for a long time. Long time. Okay, 183. Time for takeoff. That's smart, Victory, to have it organized like that for your Sims mods. That is really smart. You got bingo, Jess? Oh, I'm so jealous of you. I haven't had a single person on my bingo card today. Not a single villager has been marked off. Devastating. Absolutely devastating. Okay. 183. Okay, can I tell you a secret? I got Benjamin from my campsite. And then I really, really, really regretted it as soon as I had him. I was like, I shouldn't have done this. Why did I take him? But I thought like he was ugly and I liked him. But then I realized he was ugly and I didn't like him. Because you know how I am about this sort of thing. Like, I sort of, sometimes I like some weird ones, but he was a little bit too weird for me and I regretted that I had him and I felt really bad that I took him. And then it was a whole thing and I had him on my island for a little bit. It's the red eyes. Yeah, it's the red eyes. I don't like the red eyes. I like that he's yellow. But I don't like the red eyes. Okay, 184. He's ugly, ugly, not ugly fun. Exactly. Exactly. I want to fly. Okay. You took Marshall because he was popular and you hated him? Oh, really? Marshall was my first ever campsite villager. And I've had him ever since. And I don't want to let him go because I feel really attached to him. I think that Marshall is cute. So I like him. He's a good one. Hi, Marissa. How are you? $184. Oh. I keep finding Doc on this hunt, and it makes me want him back. Doc was one of my first villagers on this island. He was like one of the first 3, I guess 5, I guess, because you get 2 and then 3 more. But I've had an attachment to Doc ever since because of that. And when I see him on these islands, it makes me think that I want him. I think I found him 3 times in this hunt now. He's trying to come home. But we have to stay focused. This is a curly hunt. This is serious. Put him on a DLC island, that's what you do? We could do that. I haven't played the DLC in a while, so that could be fun. Okay, uh-oh, sorry for yawning. gonna make you all tired. Use Nook Miles ticket. Trying to come home is sad. I probably shouldn't have said that. Well, you think you're making me tired? You're sending me tired? Yeah, I woke up at like 5 o'clock again this morning. I've been doing that every day since Wednesday. So I think that's part of it. I don't even need to be doing that, but I just have been. And then I'm awake, so I'm like, whatever, I'll just get up. May as well. Okay, 185. Manifesting Curly. Nope. Scary Mouse. It's Greta. Oh, why did I say Scary Mouse? My grandma Greta just died in real life. I'm sorry, Greta. I saw you from the back and I just don't know about the mice. Yeah, my grandma's name was Greta. Okay, I gotta get out of here. I've always liked the name Greta a lot. I think it's pretty. 186. Greta in Animal Crossing is actually kind of cute too. I have like really conflicting opinions about the mice because some of them I think are really cute and funny looking in a good way. Other ones I'm not so sure about. What's the one? She looks kind of green and she has like the bright pink bow. Is that Candy? I don't like that one. I don't enjoy that one. Oh, it's Penelope. Candy's all pink. No, you're right. You're right. Candy is pink, pink, pink. It's Penelope who's scary. Sorry, see? Sometimes I mess up with villagers. So embarrassing. You like the Gym Bro mouse? Yeah, the Gym Bro mouse is kind of a good one too. What if I found that villager instead of Curly? I don't know. Here we go. I shouldn't talk like that. We're looking for Curly. Curly and only Curly. This is Celia again. You've got Samson on your island. You assume he's the Gym Bro mouse? Yep. That is who we mean. Yeah, I agree. Celia is one of the least bad eagles. In my opinion as well. I'm with you. Yeah, a lot of eagles today. I feel like we've seen loads of them. I'm not, took my headphone out. I'm not too pleased with that. Did you have her? I think I was trying to find Celia for my green island back in the day. I reset that one, so it's gone now. But I think I was trying to get Celia back then. We need to get back to work on the yellow island at some point. But I want to work on this a little bit more before we go back there. We'll be able to do a lot of hunting. The hunting for the yellow island will be a lot easier because it's not like we're looking for just one. It's like when we do those hunts, I'll have a list of like 7 or 8 that might fit. And if you find one of them, we can use it. This island doesn't really have a theme as much. I guess it's kind of like got a town sort of theme. There's like a downtown street. I have like a farm countryside in the back. So I don't know, that kind of vibe. It's Judy. I'm not sure about Judy. I go back and forth on her. They changed it, Tika. All the bots now on Twitch. There's like a new bot badge that can be used. I didn't even do that. The bot websites can have a bot badge now. I think that's a good thing though, because it makes it more clear that it's a bot and not like, because a lot of people think that the bots are like a person or that it's like one of the mods or it's like a friend and they try and ask them questions and stuff. But having the bot badge makes it a little bit more clear. I know it says bot in the name, but people talk to Moobot and Moobot can't reply. Moobot has exclusively pre-programmed messages that I told it to say. So it can't, I clicked the wrong thing. It can't respond to you, unfortunately. It's just a list of things that I typed up. Okay, 188. What do you mean Moobot isn't real? How can this be? I'm sorry to break it to you. Moobot's a beloved member of the community at this point. Moobot isn't even like a very commonly used bot. I feel like most people think that it's not very good, but I've had Moobot for so long and I kind of like it. I like the name Moobot. I think it's kind of cute. So I just never like switch, because people use like the Stream Elements bots and they get like a custom name for it. I got Moobot. That's my little friend right there. Oh, it's Sherb. Sherb is cute. Sherb is very cute. Bye, Sherb. Next. Yeah, it's like, it would be such a pain to switch bots anyway when this one works just fine. Like, why would I? I like Moobot, so I don't really have a desire to do that. I feel the same thing about the Discord. If I had to change Discord bots, oh my god. We have so much in the Discord is like reliant on the levels system from the bot that we have and like how many messages you've typed and stuff. And so if I were to switch it, I know that some of the bots you can transfer level systems between, but it just feels like it would take me like so much time, and for what? Like, it works fine, so why would I want to change it? Like, I'd like sooner close the Discord than change bots. That's probably really extreme to say. I don't actually mean that, but like that's how I feel about it right now. It feels like such a pain. Even when we had to, because the ticket bot that I used to use shut down, I had to switch ticket bots, and it like works the same from a like community perspective. Like, it looks the same for you, but for us it's pretty different, and like the tracking is kind of different, and that was such a pain. It was such a pain to switch the ticket bot over to, and that was bad because we kind of had to. Hello, Biscuit. Goodbye, Biscuit. I like Biscuit's little laser cat t-shirt. It's cute. On your card? That's good. At least somebody's happy. Biscuit's your birthday twin? Oh, that's good too. Oh, that was 189. You like his dead eyes? I always think about Hope when I see Biscuit, because my friend Hope loves Biscuit. You think we're getting Curly at 200? That's a good number, Dika. Thank you for saying that. Hope is in Ireland. She flew there last night. Landed this morning. Big trip. Not that you care, but that's what she's doing this week. It's gonna be fun, I think. I'm kind of jealous. She's going on a walking tour of Dublin pretty soon. Like, maybe even now. I don't know what time she's going, but last I heard from her, that was the plan. 190. Yeah, I've never been. I'm, like, kind of jealous. I'm feeling a little bit inspired. But I think she's gonna have a good time. Yeah, hopefully it's good weather. I don't know what it's like right now. Hopefully it'll be nice weather while she's there. I think they're gonna be there for, like, 6 days or something. So... This is Hopper. We'll have to ask her about her trip when she gets back. Hi, Hopper. Bye, Hopper. See you later. Hopper scares you? I can see that a little bit. I do like all the penguins, though. 191. Oh, really, Cozy? People love Ireland. Everybody that ever talks about, like, visiting Ireland on a trip, I feel like they have just rave things to say about it. It's, like, amazing. So, you've got a good spot over there. I haven't been. I really should. The thing is, it, like, because I fly to London relatively often, which is, like, so close to so many other places that I like to visit in Europe. And, like, it would be so easy to just, like, hop over, you know, because it's so, like, the difference in flying or taking a train to some of these places are, like, it's so quick. Like, I want to go to Scotland so bad too, and I just have never made the time to do it. But it's hard when you've got family in these places. Like, this past trip we just did, we went to a wedding, and then, like, we're staying with Dan's parents, and, you know, we haven't seen his grandparents in a while, so it becomes like a big family thing, and that's fantastic. But also, I want to go to Scotland, you know. And I'm just right there. I need to make sure, in the next couple of years, I need to make sure I, like, actually, I'm booking a train. I did go to Stonehenge this week, yeah. I did go to Stonehenge this week. It's only, like, an hour from Dan's parents' house, though, so it's really easy to get there. This is Knox. I haven't been to Wales either, no. I haven't really been to that many places in the UK, to be honest. I've been around England a little bit, but outside of that, I haven't really been to many places. He used to live an hour away from Stonehenge, never been. Well, Dan's family had never been to Stonehenge either. And I was like, I'm going to Stonehenge. Like, either you're coming with us or I'm booking a tour from London and I'm going to Stonehenge. And they came with us. So we went. We went to Bath as well, same day. Which was really fun for me. I hadn't been there either. I really liked it there. It is beautiful there. I have been to France. I've been to Paris twice in my life. I haven't been anywhere else in France though. Dika, you really need to go to Bath. You would really like it. And you could go there, you could do a little day trip if you wanted to. It's a little bit out the way, but it's not, it was like 2 hours away. We drove an hour to Stonehenge, and then it was like 50 minutes from Stonehenge to Bath, and then it was like an hour and 45 minutes back from Bath to Dan's parents' house. But you could do it in a day really easily. This is what we did. And you could also get a train, obviously, but it was fun. This is Norma. The Roman vibes really speak to you. Well, I can't imagine why. Bye, Norma. Thank you. Bath is a city in England. Fair. They've got like Roman baths there, like old Roman ruins there, but it's also like kind of in the like geography of the place is a little bit strange. It's like kind of in a bowl. So they did film lots of Bridgerton there. They did. So if you're a fan of Bridgerton too, there you go. But it's got a natural hot spring, which is where they built the Roman baths on top of. So that's part of why it's called that too. But I really liked it there. I would go back there. We only spent like a few hours, but I really enjoyed going into the museum for the Roman baths was really interesting too. So I enjoyed that. I haven't been to Bristol either, no. Mentioned in lots of Jane Austen books. Yeah, I was reading a book about, I was reading a biography of Jane Austen last week while I was there. Yeah, and there's also a spa that's heated by the natural hot spring, yeah, which is really cool. It's a cool place. And it's so pretty. The architecture there is really nice. Just look up some pictures of it right now. You'll be able to see, you'll like it. It's pretty cool. This is Paula. Hi, Paula. Bye, Paula. Oh, that was... Norma was 192. Paula is 193, actually. Dan's mom has been to the spa in Bath before. She was telling us about that, but I haven't been. Okay. Bye, Paula. Let's go to 194. Oh, that's so cool, Jesse, that they got to do that. You've got a natural hot spring too in Derbyshire, really? That's fun. I've never been to a natural hot spring before. That's really interesting. Yeah, I'd like to go to Wales as well, Judith. So many places you want to see. So much to do and see. Yeah, there at the spa in Bath, there's like a rooftop pool. We because we drove there, we parked at like a park and ride, like one of the parking lots that's like out of the city center, and then you get a bus in. And where the bus dropped us off was like basically right in front of the spa. And we like got off the bus and you look up and it's like a tall building, right? And there's like a rooftop pool and stuff, but everybody's just up there in their robes. And they're like hanging out on the rooftop and you can see them. And I was like, that seems kind of nice actually up there. But you're having a nice time. But it was, I think Dan's mom has been there in the winter time when it's like probably even nicer to be up there in the hot pool. But, ooh, Octavian. Bye, Octavian. Okay, let's go. I would like to go to Denmark too. My grandpa is Danish. And I would like to see that. His parents were Danish immigrants, so it'd be cool to go there. I'd like to go to Sweden as well. My grandma was Swedish. That would be neat. They're also just cool places. Okay, Okay, lots of places to go all around the world. Lots of places would be fun to get to. We're almost at 200 tickets. Ugh. You have to go to Sweden first. The Danes can't win. Well, I don't have plans at this current moment in time to go to either yet. But maybe someday. Something might come up and give me an opportunity to go. That's like the reason I got to go to Amsterdam is because they had TwitchCon there. And it was like, well, this is a good excuse to come visit for the first time. So that was fun. Maybe a thing will happen and I can go to Sweden. Anteater. I don't like the anteaters. Annalisa. I'm pretty sure I've seen Annalisa in this hunt already too. Yuck. Amsterdam is really pretty orb. I really liked it there. We went to a couple museums while we were there too, and that was nice. The canals are neat. The architecture is just so cool. It's so different than like where I'm from, obviously, so it's just really fun to get to visit those places. And Rotterdam was amazing. The convention was actually in Rotterdam, but I went to Amsterdam too because they're so close. Like, why wouldn't you? It's like a 40-minute train or something, maybe even less. So why wouldn't you visit both while you're there? But they were really, really nice. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, my Swedish grandma was Greta. Yeah. Where do I want to go next? 196. No, my phone was stolen in Paris, Tilly. I've been to Rome, yeah, Dika, I've been to Rome. My family and I went to Rome in 2018. 2019? I think it was 2019. Yeah, because it was the year that Dan graduated college. So I went to his graduation like right after I flew from Rome to London for his graduation. So it was 2019. No, I didn't know you yet. So sad. I love this villager, by the way. I like the squirrels. I really like Blair. I would take Blair someday. No, I didn't get to go to TwitchCon EU this year because it was like May 29th or May 30th or something like that. And I do my big fundraiser every year for the whole month of May. And I can't very well like just up and go to Europe the last weekend of my fundraiser. So I couldn't go this year. If they do TwitchCon EU after May next year, I will go again. The timing was bad this year, so I couldn't do it. Which was kind of sad. But I was actually really sad to miss it. It's one of those things too where like when all your friends are there and they're all hanging out and they've all traveled from like super far away to all be together and get to see each other, and then you don't get to go and it's like, man, I want to see you guys. I want to be there. But anyway, maybe it'll be different next time. We'll see. I think they're gonna do it in Rotterdam for the next like 4 or 5 years. I think they signed a pretty long-term contract with them. So yeah, if they switched up locations, I would actually kind of prefer that. They were doing that a little bit before COVID, like moving the TwitchCon Europe locations around. I went to the TwitchCon in Berlin. That was the first TwitchCon in Europe, and I went to that one. Excuse to go to Berlin. But yeah, I think that it's easier for them in planning the convention to do it in the same place over and over again, obviously, which makes sense. But for people that travel, it's nicer if it's like closer to you sometimes and stuff, and then you can visit other places. This is Cephalobot. Yeah, like it'd be cool to do it in like Stockholm or something, you know? Anyway, but they've got a contract with Rotterdam now, so it'll be there for a few years. I did not go to TwitchCon Paris. I didn't make it to that one. And TwitchCon, the TwitchCon that was canceled because of COVID, it was supposed to be in like June of 2020, was going to be in Amsterdam. And then obviously it was canceled, and then they did it, another one in Amsterdam a couple years later, and then they did it in Rotterdam now, right? If I remember correctly, but I didn't go to the Amsterdam TwitchCon. I went to the Rotterdam TwitchCon. We have now seen all of the octopi villagers. There you go. That's not even good. Hopefully we stop seeing them. That's true. It's nice to know like where it's going to be too, and it's nice like TwitchCon always being in San Diego, in California. There is like some level of it being nice to like go and stay in the same, like you get used to like a hotel or an Airbnb, you get used to like the restaurants, you get used to traveling to that airport, like you kind of have like a routine can be nice with conventions too, you know? But San Diego is far away. Is this Monty again? I just saw you! Boo! Boo. Yeah, if they did like an East Coast TwitchCon instead, that would make my life easier. Instead of flying 5 hours all the way to San Diego. I would prefer that. I'd like a little like 2-hour trip up the East Coast or something, you know? But I don't think they want to do it outside of California because they have, obviously, like, most of the people that work at Twitch live in California. Not in San Diego, but it's just easier for them over there, so. Yeah, you could, like, drive that easier even, exactly. East Coast would be nice for me. I just don't really see them doing that. Plus, they've got a long, they have a, like, contract with San Diego now. I'm pretty sure I heard, and I don't know if this is true or not, but I feel like I heard that, because they did that one TwitchCon randomly in Vegas a couple years ago. I think that they were talking about doing it in New York that year, but they decided on Vegas instead. It's probably partially because of like pricing and contracts with the convention center and stuff, but I think part of what they like about TwitchCon being in San Diego is that like Twitch kind of takes over downtown San Diego when there's a convention on. This is Beardo, but it's not the same in like New York City or even in Vegas. Like it's so much else is going on, and so there's so many other tourists there for so many other reasons that they don't have that like takeover effect that they like. But I like San Diego a lot better than Vegas. So I would like it to never be in Vegas again. I like Beardo. Okay, that was $199. Now we're on 200. Here we go, chat. Here we go. Yeah, San Diego is relatively walkable, yeah. Yeah, Vegas was under major construction during the convention because they were like setting up for the big F1 thing. So that made it like unbearable. Like Vegas is not walkable on a good day. Like it might look like it's walkable, but it's not. It's not. The hotels, it's like, oh, there's like 3 hotels right there, but all the hotels will take you 30 minutes just to walk past one of them, let alone 3 or like 10. And it's so hot, it's not walkable. It's just not. But like loads of sidewalks were closed. Like it was actually not walkable during the convention because they were setting up. Because I think the F1 race was like a week or 2 after Vegas TwitchCon, so they were like deep in it. Like they were putting like bleachers on the sidewalks, like fully blocking them with bleachers. So definitely not walkable. Okay, 200. Oh no, it's not. I just saw him. It's Louis. Yeah, they want to keep you inside the hotel and the resort, exactly. And the resorts are so big. Like you think hotel, you like have an image in your mind. Honestly, like quadruple it. That's the size of these hotels. It's not a hotel, it's not a resort, it's something else entirely. They're so big. You like, if you haven't been, you like almost can't even fathom the scale of these hotels. I was shocked by it when we were there. They're so big and they're like mazes kind of. It's so different than anywhere else. It's really weird. It's interesting to get to see, I guess, but I don't really want to go back there. Okay, 201. Was a lot, yeah, seriously. I did watch Sophia's Vegas videos, yeah. I really liked the video she made about Vegas. We were watching them again when we were in the hotel in Vegas, too. We were, like, rewatching them while we were there. Full immersion in the Vegas experience. Yeah, anyway, it's cool. They have lots of cool things to see. It's kind of like a theme park in a way, with, like, how much the kind of stuff that they have and stuff, but I don't really want to go there all the time. I'd rather go somewhere else. If I was going to book a trip, I'd like pick somewhere new instead of going back to Vegas. Um, it's Marina. We were just talking about the octopuses. Yeah, like a big spectacle. Exactly. Yeah. It all feels familiar to you. Yeah. If you like are from there or if you go there a lot, it's not weird. But if you're not from there, it's very different than what you're used to. Okay, 202. Next. Yeah, I'd like to visit some more national parks too. I would like to do that. One of these days, I think it would be fun to go on like a big road trip somewhere like in California. Like rent a car and drive around California. Not drive to California, because that'll take me like 4 days to get there. But like rent a car and drive, like maybe go like up California or something. I think that would be really cool to get to see a lot of that. Because that's also so different from around here where I'm from, you know? I would like to experience that. I also want to go to DC, but not right now. Maybe in like 3 years or something, we could go to DC. But I think it would be fun for Dan to get to visit DC. I don't know, maybe like as a, wouldn't it be kind of cute, like once Dan gets his citizenship, to go on like a trip to DC and like go to all the museums or something? Like, it just feels like kind of a special like celebratory thing, but of course, right now the vibes are off. This is Flo. Is DC Washington? So Washington DC and the state of Washington are two different things, and on opposite sides of the country. Washington state is like the top left corner of the US, and Washington DC is on the East Coast. It's like upper middle-ish right. is where DC is, and it's small, little tiny. It's not even a state. It's like kind of near Virginia though, if you've like seen that on a map. But they're not the same. Similar name, not the same. America is so confusing. Yeah, that if you've never like, if you didn't know that, it would feel very confusing. But they're on complete opposite sides of the country. Complete opposite sides. Your cousin moved to Washington? Really? We just went to Seattle a couple months ago, me and Dan, which is in Washington. And I loved it there. I loved it in Seattle. Honestly, I don't think that you could get any more different from Florida inside of the US than Seattle. Like, it was so different. Obviously, they have like mountains and stuff there, but like, it was amazing going to Seattle. I loved it. I loved everything about it. We also went whale watching and it was the best day of my life. I'm not even kidding. I loved it. It was so fun. Okay, 203. Nope. This is Aussie. Thank you, goodbye. Yeah, DC stands for District of Columbia. Washington, District of Columbia. Washington, DC. Aussie is cute. Aussie is a cute villager. I really like all the koalas, so. Your heart yearns to visit the Pacific Northwest. I loved it. And we, the plane landed, and it was a super clear day. We had like amazing weather while we were there. It was like warm and hot even while we were there. The plane landed. I look out the window. Mount Rainier is right there. It's like, it was amazing. Because everybody had been telling me like you might not be able to see it because if the weather is bad, like you can't see it in the clouds and stuff. But it was like perfectly clear. Just right in front of us. I want to show you a picture that Dan took from the plane. You're gonna lose your minds. I have to get it off his Instagram though. Dan. Okay, sorry. What is this, 204? Okay, I take a screenshot and just send it to my Discord because I can never, I'm not logged into Discord or to Instagram on my computer. It doesn't want to load pictures on Instagram. But look at this picture that Dan took from the plane. Mind you, we're just like sitting on the plane waiting for it to go to the gate. Isn't that so cool? So this was my first experience with Seattle. Like, it's amazing. It's such a cool place. This is like such a lucky timing picture too, because he like went to take a picture out the window because I was in the window seat and the plane just happened to appear. Like he didn't even do it on purpose. Anyway, great. Loved it there. Loved it there. It was so fun. Everything about it was good. Yeah, Seattle was showing off. Yeah, truly. It was. Yeah, it's like Pinterest vibes, that picture, but it was fun to get to go. And I got to go whale watching, which, I'm not kidding, was the best day of my life. This is Flo again! I saw Flo on 202! Boo. Boo. Oh, I would love to go to Japan. I would love to go to Japan. It's obviously a little bit of a harder trip, but someday I would like to do that. I want to go to Australia really bad, too. Australia is like #1 on my list of places that I want to go right now. But that is not an easy trip either. It's so far away. But I would love to do that. Well, the trip to Japan is harder because it's just so far away, Guru. Like, the flight is so much longer. It's a much bigger deal, and you want to go for longer because you've gone all that way, and it's probably like the one time you're going to get to go in your whole life. So it's just a different experience than like flying somewhere like Seattle in the US, you know? Because it's a more expensive whole thing with it being so far. But one day I'd like to do that. Favorite place you ever visited? Yeah, people that go to Japan, they always speak so highly of it. Obviously, like, it'd be amazing to get to go. But yeah, I would have to fly, like, to fly to Japan from here. It would 100% be a connecting flight, obviously. But I would fly, like, 5.5 hours to Los Angeles. And then, I don't even know how long the flight is from Los Angeles to Japan, but it would be a big trip for me to go there. I have to fly all the way across the country first and then go all the way to Japan. So, it's a big thing. This, again, this is Chow. The same thing, I saw the pink and thought it was curly. Hi, Chow. Bye, Chow. Yeah, I could probably fly from Atlanta to Japan if I wanted to. I could possibly go from New York to Japan, too. To Tokyo, but I don't know if I want to go all the way up there first. Next. Spend a day in LA as a break and then go to Japan. I guess you could do that, yeah, if you wanted to break up the flight. I kind of would rather just get it over with, though, if I was gonna do that whole big flight, you know. You did live there for 3 years. That's cool, Kitty, to get to do that. That's really nice. What a like amazing experience to get to do. Atlanta 1.5 hours, and then Japan, which is like 12. Is it really only? Let me look that up. Let's look up Atlanta to Tokyo and see. Oh. Sorry. Gotta keep clicking on this while I'm doing it. It's trying to load. Why is my internet being slow? Boo. Okay, it autofilled January 20th as the date. These ones are all... I don't think there's non-stop flights from Atlanta to Tokyo on this day in January. I should have just looked up Orlando to Tokyo and see what it tells me. Ooh, I love this villager. This is Vesta. Vesta is weird. Weird. This one has a stop in Seattle. It's an Alaska Airlines flight. It says 19 hours, 50 minutes total. That's terrible. That's because you gotta fly to Seattle first, and that's 6 hours, so. Yeah, I wouldn't want to fly from Atlanta to Seattle then to Tokyo. I would fly from Orlando to somewhere else. I live in Orlando, not Atlanta. Atlanta is just it's the closest big major airport that often has flights like that, you know. Okay, 207. Yeah, it's a really unpleasant flight. No matter how you look at it, it's a really unpleasant flight. So it's just but it's worth it because you get to go somewhere cool, but it's gonna be a long travel day. And then a really, really long trip back too. I feel like the trip back is worse because when you come home, at least when you're flying there, you have like the excitement of like the trip. But on the trip home, it's just like, oh my God, get me off this plane. All I want to do is go home. All I want to do is get out of this plane. But yeah, one of these days I'll make it there. Probably, maybe in the next few years, I don't know. Yeah, oh, the jet lag is probably so painful afterward too. Yeah, I can't even imagine. Yeah, road trips are kind of like that too. It's like exciting on the way, but then you come home, not so good. This one's Bianca. Coming home is always way less fun. Although I actually think when I go to London, like to visit Dan's family, I think the flight there is worse because it's overnight. The flight home isn't as bad. I mean, it's like, it's a 9-hour flight and you're just sitting there. But I find it worse because, you know when you like know that you have to sleep and then therefore you can't sleep? The flight to London being overnight and you're like, oh my God, I just need to fall asleep so I don't die tomorrow, but you can't sleep because you like pressuring yourself about it. And you're just like laying there waiting until the morning trying to sleep and not being able to. And I don't like want to let myself be on my phone or like read because I know I need to try and sleep. That makes it much worse than like when I come home, I'm just on my Kindle, like, and it's fine. I'll just deal with it for 9 hours on my Kindle. Your friend's flight from Australia to Canada, including stops, was like 40 hours. Oh my God. That is quite a travel day. Yeah, I have such a hard time sleeping on planes. I haven't given up on it, but it's definitely gotten worse for me as I've gotten older in some ways, which is not good. But I don't know. It's fine. It's just the one day. This one's Tom. Yeah, my dad sleeps so easily on planes too. My dad will fall asleep on a plane, like mouth wide open, laying there on the plane. Not laying, sitting there on the plane. He's like sat up, head back, mouth open when he's trying to sleep. And he like falls asleep so quick and so easily. It was funny when I forget where we were going. It might have been to Chicago for my grandma's funeral. I can't remember. But when we flew up there, my mom and my dad were like next to each other. And we were like taking up a whole row, you know, so like there were 3 there and then us 3 on the other side, my whole family. My mom and my dad were both asleep on the plane, both like laying back like this, heads up, and their mouths were both wide open. And they were like looking the exact same, asleep like that. And we were like taking pictures of them because they looked so funny, like these 2 little twins, both looking so silly trying to sleep. Oh, okay, that was 208, sorry, now we're on 209. 209. You can't even sleep in a car. I find sleeping in a car a little bit easier than a plane. Part of the problem with the plane is the noise. And I think a little bit more of an anxiety about it too. And the seat is less comfortable on the plane, I think, than it is in the car. Depending on where you are, I guess. My whole life, I have been a middle seat having to sit girl, which is very unfortunate because it started when we were kids and my siblings are both way younger than me. So they were both in car seats and I had to sit in the middle in between them. And now it still happens. Still to this day. And the middle seat is not as easy to sit in and sleep in the car. Ooh. Blanche. Aren't you scared to pee on planes? I'm so bad about like, I'm the anxiety for me is like asking the person next to you to move so that you can get up and go to the bathroom. And I like to sit in the window seat on planes, but I do not like to, I don't want to have to ask anybody. You have to like try and time it for when they want to get up, you know? Or like sometimes I'll sit in the middle and then Dan will sit in the aisle, but not as often. But sometimes if Dan gets up and I'm like, I'm just gonna follow him because he can ask them and I can go at the same time or something. But yeah, that's horrible. I hate having to ask, especially if they're asleep. Oh my God. Then what do? Suffer. You just suffer. But yeah, I like try to avoid peeing on the plane if I can, which is bad. And guess what? I got kidney stones. So maybe I should learn from this, but I really, really will do everything in my power to not have to. Yeah, I feel like they probably honestly don't mind, like, sitting in the aisle. They expect to have to get up for you to go to the bathroom. Like, that's sort of just a given when you're sitting in an aisle seat, but it still feels bad to have to ask. So I avoid it. Oops, why am I going this way? Oh my god, it's Lily. Lily is a star. Yeah, that makes sense, Chicken, to choose the aisle on purpose, because then you don't have to ask. Lily is so cute. Yeah, recently, most of the flights that I've been on, like, this year, I have been with, like, multiple people. Like, it's been, like, my sister and Dan and me, or, like, my whole family, because we're going to the funeral and stuff. Like, the flying that I've been doing lately was, like, flying to see my grandpa in the hospital and then flying to see my grandma's funeral. And so then it's, like, everyone's there, and I don't, like, I'll ask my sister to move. That doesn't bother me. It's the strangers that bother me. I'll bother Shanna, though, just fine. Actually, she was in the window seat, and I was in the middle in those planes. Dan was in the aisle. And I'll bother Dan even more easily, so. Okay. 210 was Lily. Time for takeoff. Yeah, looking out the window can help with the motion sickness, I think. I agree. I really like looking out the window, especially, like, when the plane is, I don't know, like, I like flying back into Orlando, and, like, it's fun to, I don't know, I like to try and, like, spot things. I'm like, oh, that's the stadium, that's this, that's that. That's where I live. Yeah, I like to try and figure it out when I'm looking out the window on the planes. I managed to see my house when I flew back from my grandma's funeral. I didn't actually see it with my eyes, but I, like, spotted a landmark, and then I took a picture, and then after we flew, because it's so quick, and then I was, like, zooming in on the streets, and I was like, that's my house! So I had a picture of my house from the plane, and I really enjoyed doing that. It's a good way to pass the time as you're landing, so. Oh, another cute one. Hello, Bee. Goodbye, Bee. Oh, that's so fun, Kelly. I love that. I love that. You used to do it with your high school? Really? Yeah, things like the high school are easy to spot. Because if you see, like, the high school or, like, the hospital or, you know, whatever, like, bigger things like that, that are, like, noticeable from the sky, and then you can, like, follow the roads to find your house or other things. It's a nice time. Took a picture of your grandpa's house by accident once from a plane. Oh, really? That's cool that you got to see it by accident. Yeah, flying into Heathrow is nice. We usually end up flying into Gatwick, because we usually fly British Airways these days, and they only fly into Gatwick. So, from here, not from everywhere, but from here, they fly into Gatwick. I'm not sure if you can fly into Heathrow from Orlando anymore, unless maybe Virgin Atlantic still does. I'm not sure. But yeah, BA flies into Gatwick from here. I've flown into Heathrow a bunch in the past, though. They've, like, switched it up. I think after COVID, it was more expensive for them to fly into Heathrow, so they switched their Orlando flights to Gatwick instead. Gross. This one's Carrie. Prefer Gatwick over Heathrow? I don't really have a preference. I've flown into Gatwick a lot more, though, so I guess in that way I'm a little bit more comfortable. Gatwick's a little bit closer to Dan's parents' house, too, so that's nice. They're both, like, relatively similar distance, but Gatwick's a little bit closer, so that makes it easier in that way, too. I did have a layover in Iceland once, Toshi. Actually, I did. That was a long time ago, but I did have a layover there once. That was kind of exciting. I've never been to the Paris airport, Alicia. Because when I've been to Paris, we took the train. So I haven't seen it. Oh, Virgin Atlantic does still fly into Heathrow. There you go. Virgin Atlantic is more expensive than BA though. At least from here, most of the time. Like, significantly more expensive. Like, sometimes, like, it could be, like, $1,000 more expensive. I've noticed some of the Virgin Atlantic flights. It depends on when you're trying to go, too. But, like, I'll fly into Gatwick. I'll take the BA flight. So we haven't been flying Virgin at all. Okay, 212 was Carrie. Now we're on 213. Hello? Oh my god, it's Sprocket. Somebody earlier was talking about wanting to find Sprocket. So there you go. Now you've seen him. I had a connecting flight in Detroit once too, Dika, a long time ago. I didn't like doing that. I didn't like having to fly to Detroit because I felt like I was going out of my way. Yeah, it's like, I'd rather have a connecting flight that's like further down. Like, I'll connect out of like Atlanta on purpose because it's like closer and I'm at least going more in the correct direction. It's annoying to have a connecting flight that's like a little bit not the right direction. You feel like you're backtracking. It's not that big of a deal, it's fine. That's the only time I've ever had to do that though. Just the once. That was a long time ago. I think we've seen all the robots now in this hunt. Yeah, because we saw Sprocket, Cephalobot. I think we've seen all of the robots. LAX makes more sense on the way back, though, I feel like, for that, Dika. That's also out of the way. But at least it's a big airport, so they've got loads of connecting flights. LAX is a pain. Unpleasant. Oh, you saw the Hollywood sign. That's fun. When we went to EA Play, this is like back pre-COVID when they still had like in-person EA events. And we went to EA Play and they had us staying in a hotel on like Hollywood Boulevard, which is pretty tourist trap horrible, but sort of neat when you haven't been there before. And you could see the Hollywood sign from some of the people's rooms. Not from mine, but from some people's rooms, you could see it. And that felt kind of cool to me. Yeah, we got to stay there when we went to EA Play. I think that was both years at EA Play they had us stay in that hotel. They must have had a deal with it or something. That was kind of cool. I really enjoyed, from my hotel room, I could see like all the like busy traffic and stuff on Hollywood Boulevard, and I liked that. Felt fun to watch. Not fun to walk around though. It's kind of scary. It's just so busy. Anytime you're in like a really busy touristy place, it's kind of overwhelming. It's like when you go to like, I don't know, like Times Square in New York, it's just kind of scary. Like there's people everywhere. It's so crowded. You could barely walk through. Like it's so like all the stores are like selling you all these like magnets and tourist trap stuff. Like, it's just a lot. Crowds are no good. I don't like it. Yeah, I can see that, Dika. I've always had a really difficult time in crowds, but I feel like it has gotten kind of worse for me in COVID. This is Azalea again. I don't want to even talk to you. I've seen you multiple times. You know what else? When I was in Hollywood like that for those events, I was by myself. My friends were in town too, obviously, but like there were times where I was like walking alone. And that made it, I feel like that's exaggerating it in my mind for it being worse because I was also younger and my anxiety was worse back then. So I have like I don't know, I didn't like it. But now, I think I might have an easier time now. Like if I was traveling with Dan or like even just being an adult, I don't know. I was an adult then too, but I was like 18, doesn't count. It's like a child. You like how crowded New York is? And New York is a cool place to visit. It's really cool there. Oh, I bet Yellowstone that Mykonos is like that. It's the same thing though. Like all these loads of cities have like those like tourist trap areas where it's so crowded. Like everything is just selling like souvenirs, souvenirs and like gelato, and it costs $1 million. And like, yeah, I understand. You can picture it. Everywhere's got a place like that. Okay, that was 2:15. God, I'm like talking too much and losing track of my count. Now we're on 2:16. Ooh! This one's Frida. I like Frida. In a weird little hot dog costume. Okay, bye Frida. Hi Frida, bye Frida. You live in Venice, Italy. Tell me about tourist traps. Yeah. See, I live in Orlando, but like, it's, the tourist stuff in Orlando is not in Orlando. It's in like Kissimmee. Like over there. It's not even in Orlando. So like, I don't really encounter a lot of touristy stuff in my day to day. Orlando is not a touristy place. It's like the theme parks are a touristy place and they're not in Orlando. So, I guess that's nice. But there is that stuff around here too. But not where I live. That's out by Disney. Time for takeoff. Do I think I would like villager hunting if I wasn't streaming? Yeah, I mean the chatting, like talking to chat makes it way easier for sure. I think I have a lot more patience to go to more islands because I'm talking to chat like this and we're doing it together. But also, I guess if I wasn't streaming and I was doing this, I'd probably be like watching a TV show or like listening to an audiobook or something doing this, and that might help because it's kind of like a menial task. So you can like do something else at the same time. So it might not be so bad in that way. But like playing bingo and yapping definitely. Oh my god! It's Azalea again! The number of times, this is the third time today that we've had like a villager and then a new one and then the same villager again. Because I found Azalea on 2:15, now again on 2:17. Boo. I'm over the duplicates. I don't like it. Oh, you've been listening to the Lord of the Rings audiobooks? That's fun. I've never listened or even read those. Maybe Dan would like that. Okay, I want to fly. Now we're on 2:18. Use Nook Miles ticket. Yeah, we could try to change the time of the day. I don't even, the thing is, the time of day doesn't actually make a difference. It just like, it helps your mentality, I think, to time travel with the day, the hour in the day a little bit, but I don't think it actually matters. We could see. It's your comfort series. People love the Lord of the Rings audiobook. I should try and get Dan to listen to it. Dan hasn't gotten into audiobooks yet. But I keep telling him that because I've only gotten really into audiobooks in the last like year. I didn't really listen to audiobooks much before that. But I've been trying to tell Dan that I think he would like it. Just to have like, I don't know, when he's just doing stuff, you know? That's buzz. Maybe he would like the Lord of the Rings one. Because he loves Lord of the Rings. Loves Lord of the Rings. But he hasn't read it, he just watches the movies. Yeah, I think so too. I'm gonna tell him again. I'm like gonna message him right now. Because I think he would like it too. Because everybody talks about that Andy Serkis one. Like I've heard it like loads of times. So I feel like we've even had this exact conversation before about how Dan would like it. You know? You were falling asleep and heard Lord of the Rings. We like summoned Tilly back with that. Are they on Spotify Premium? Those ones? That's pretty good. You probably get it at the library. I'm gonna look at my library and see if we can get them right now. Maybe they're available. Let's find out. What the heck? They only have The Hobbit audiobook. That's sad. I feel like that can't be true. Yeah, I'm on Libby right now, looking at it. I'll have to look later when I'm more locked in and focused on it. Ew! This is Renee. I don't like Renee. Renee, like N-E-E, not Renee, neigh like a horse. That's a different Renee. There's more than one in this game. Yeah, we like The Hobbit too, but it's sad to only have access to that one. You know? Yeah, at my library they have The Hobbit, the book, The Hobbit, the audiobook, which is available right now. Don't even need to place a hold for it. And then they have 2 magazines. There's a fan guide magazine special on Libby as well. So that's nice. Yeah, me and Dan have Libro FM too, but right now only I use it. So if Dan started using it, then I have to share my credits. Let me look at the audiobook there. "22 hours, 37 minutes. You are out of credits." Oh well. Another time. Is it really, Tilly? That's bad. Yeah, I don't have an Audible subscription. I had Audible for like 6 months in like 2017 or something. This is Caesar. But I haven't had it in a long time. The Lord of the Rings books are on Kindle Unlimited. That's good to know too. That's nice. But yeah, I like Libro FM because you can support indie bookstores on Libro FM. It's an audiobook platform. And it's similar like subscription based like Audible is, except you can like select a local bookstore to you, like you can sign up one that is yours and they pay them portions of the sale. So it like supports indie bookstores with it. And it's like same thing, you get like credits every month, like how Audible works. They also have loads of audiobook sales. Sometimes you can get audiobooks for like $2 on there. Obviously like best to get them from your library, but if there's things that you maybe wanted to buy or whatever, you can do that too. You cancel your Audible subscription weeks ago and it still says it's active and your next credit is coming on July 23rd. Oh. And you for sure canceled it? They don't have your card information anymore? If they charge you again, that's gonna be bad. Okay, we're on actually 221 now. Okay, 221. Ooh, I have not seen you today. That's a win. This one's Freya. I like that you're pink. Yeah, I remember you talking about it. I didn't realize that it was still happening though, Tilly. That's bad news. Oh, that's good to know, Waldo. Yeah, you can get lots of like e-library cards from other libraries. Sometimes like if you live in that state, you can get one from like a major city's library. It's library cards are great to have access to. You can't go wrong. Okay, 222. Next. Got your local and two New York City library cards. Oh my god, I think I closed out of my bingo card. What the heck? I need to go back to it. How did I mess that up? Use Nook Miles ticket. Okay. Well, don't mind me. Just trying to get my bingo card back up. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we haven't found anyone from my bingo card all day. I actually can't believe that. We didn't even see any, like, repeats on my bingo card. Boo. Yeah, I got too excited for Marissa's library cards. I found Tom. Oh, Tom's on my card. Oh, I did. Oh, now I need Miranda for bingo. Okay, never mind. I should have known that sooner. I did find Tom on my bingo card. That's a win. I found Tom earlier today. Sorry, I just told a lie. Okay, 222. I also need Midge. Really? Oh, because you're one away from Midge, with Midge, and I'm not. What was your name again? Is this one Nate? Teddy. Dang it. I'm embarrassed. Goodbye. How did I mess that up? Sorry, everybody. You don't need Teddy, you need Tabby. Isn't that terrible? The game is like taunting us. Okay, 223. Next. You've got 3 spots that are 1 away from bingo. Oh. It hurts. It hurts. That stinks. Okay. 223. I wonder how many I'll go to today. I probably shouldn't stream too long because I am gonna stream again later. So if I stream for too long right now, then, well, I'll be tired later, and that's bad. We have to lock in with the build, so. I think my plan after I end stream today is I'm going to clean everything. Like everything. I'm gonna clean the house, like deep clean it. So. No, I'm not gonna wrap at 225, I don't think. I'll probably go until noon still. But, yeah, I might like take stuff off my desk and clean it. One of those. I'm gonna take this just real quick, just in case. Anything good? Infused water dispenser. Nope. Did you're washing up, so that'll do? Well, there you go. This is Serrano. I don't think I've seen you in this hunt yet. So that's good. That was 223. My water bottle keeps, I need to move it. I have my water bottle blocking my Discord server where I have the villager list open. Yeah, most of Jingle's house, I furnished. We honestly have more than half of the furnishing left to do in the house that I'm gonna build later, but it's like the beginning of a build, like doing the exterior and starting the furnishing always takes longer, at least for me, because I feel like I have to find like my groove and like find out what the vibe is gonna be, and then once I have that, it's like easier to accomplish, but the beginning takes longer to figure out what I want with it. So I don't think it'll be too bad. I also don't think that I'm gonna furnish the apartments part on stream, because I think I might make separate videos doing the apartments, because like my robot's apartment is kind of a fun video. So it's just like the main house that needs furnished, the rest of it, and then the apartments can stay empty and we can do those later. I think I'll record that on Monday, doing that myself. So there's a 17-week wait on Libby for the Lord of the Rings audiobook read. Oh my god, that's a long time. It's so sad when you have to wait that long, but it might end up going quicker than that. So if you get yourself on the list. 17's not that bad. Sometimes it says several months. This is Monique. I hate Monique. 17 weeks is terrible though. Okay, bye-bye, Monique. Well, yeah, 17 weeks is 4 months, but what I mean is when it says several months, it means longer than that. Longer than that. Horrible. That's how you know it's bad. Anyway, I had Monique on my island for a little bit, and I really, 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 really don't like her. I've got something against Monique. Okay, are we on 220? Oh, 224 was Monique, and now we're on 225. Your Project Hail Mary holds at 23 weeks. Oh, I haven't set a hold for that. I should look. Let me see what mine is. What Libby says mine is for Project Hail Mary. Now that the movie's coming out, it's gonna be bad. We'll find out. Okay. Project Hail Mary. I've heard that the audiobook is really good. We have the physical book, but they even have it in Spanish. That's cool. Okay. 18 weeks. 2 copies in use, 17 people waiting total. Well, I'll place my hold. Yikes. It'll be worth it though. It's a good book. Dan really liked that book. He really, really like highly recommended it, and I still haven't read it, so. Oh my god, this is the 3rd time I've seen Rodeo today. Whatever. Boo. Okay. Oh, really, Lucas? I'm glad you liked it. I thought that Voice of the Ocean was really good. I really, really, really liked it too. I was really impressed. That was written by a simmer. Kelsey Dangerous is a Sims creator, and she wrote it. We rated Kelsey last night, didn't we? On stream. I really liked it. I am impatiently awaiting the sequel. So, and like honest, not even like a bias because I know her in real life. Like I really liked it. I thought it was really well done. It's almost kind of, this is gonna sound really bad. It is not because I like don't trust her, but it's almost kind of scary to read something written by someone you know. Because what if you don't like it and then you feel bad? Because you know them. So I, like going into it, I was like, oh, I hope I like it because I know Kelsey and I'm gonna feel really guilty if I don't. But I actually like really, really liked it. I was very impressed. It was a really good book. So, okay, 226. This one's Hopper again. Another duplicate. It's called The Voice of the Ocean, Zeus. Or is it just Voice of the Ocean? Is there a the in the beginning? It doesn't matter. Voice of the Ocean is the title. Came out a few months ago. Bye, Hopper. 227. It's just Voice of the Ocean. Yeah, there you go. Sorry. There's not a the. Oh, that's good you like your father-in-law's book, Reekers. That's a relief, too. Not very many people I know have written books, but... you're reading Accomplice to the Villain, it's so good. Can I say something controversial? Assistant to the Villain was one of my least favorite books I read all of last year. Like, bottom 3. One of my least favorite things I read all year. I really did not like that book, and I don't want to read the rest of the series because of it, obviously, but... I didn't like that book. I know people really like it. People like speak very highly of it, but I didn't like it. I'm sorry. I don't usually talk about books that I don't like on stream very much, but that one did not speak to me. Yeah, it's very cheesy. I guess you kind of have to, maybe I like went into it expecting something different. I don't know. No, I knew it was going to be cheesy. I just didn't like it. It wasn't for me. It wasn't for me, so... Okay, 227. Oh my god! This is Toronto again. Oh, now we're in like a bad repeat streak again. Bad, 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 bad. Oh boy. How are my built-in bookshelves? There's not been a ton of change in the past couple days because he didn't come yesterday and he won't be here on Monday either because of the holiday. Well, I sent a picture to Hope yesterday. Maybe I can pull it up so I can show you what they're looking like right now. The only problem is I have a lot of messages with Hope, so I have to scroll pretty far. Oh, here we go. Oh, it was because I sent it yesterday. Oh my god, Discord doesn't store photos after that long. Oh my god, I gotta send it again. Please hold. Let me send it to Dan on Discord so I can pull it up on stream so you can see it. But yeah, they've made really good progress. The shelves are like in. They haven't put the little shelves in yet, but like the framing of it is all in, so it's not hard to put them in. You'll see what I mean in a second. Wait. Have a good flight. Thank you. Okay, like this. They have to put like all these little guys in, but that's easy because it's like you put you know, you put like a little stud thing in it and then it sets on there. There's like holes in the side for them to sit in. So that part's not too hard. Then it needs painted, obviously, and then they have to put the wallpaper. So the painting and the wallpaper is like the big thing. And there's going to be a rail for this ladder right here, which I think they're going to do last. But Kind of like the Crystal Creations bookshelf. Yeah, a little bit. It's going to be blue. It's going to be like almost like a Cinderella blue kind of vibe, if you can picture it, like a light blue. It'll be that way on this trim too, and like on the crown molding, and there's a wallpaper that's going to go over here. So it's nice. They also have to, right here, because this door frame used to go all the way to the wall, basically, so you can see there isn't any paneling right there. The paneling was here when we moved into the house, but there was a door all the way here, and they reframed the door to be smaller instead of like a double door for the closet. Because that way the bookshelves can go here, because the door was like where the bookshelves are, basically. So there's no beadboard right there. They have to put that in too. That's not too bad either. So it'll be nice. I'm very excited about it. Of course it's gonna be blue. Nothing in my house in real life is blue, for the record. Oh my god. Murphy is on my bingo card. I repeat, Murphy is on my bingo card. Thank God. Finally, we're like things are starting to look up. That's good. Okay, thank you, Murphy. I needed that from you today. That was 228. Anyway, I'm very excited about the bookshelves. I actually cannot wait. Cannot wait to put my books in them. My cats are getting antsy for the door to be back for them, because that room before, we moved into this house a few years ago, and I've always wanted to put built-in bookshelves in that room and like put like comfy chairs and kind of have it be like a library sort of vibe, but we just never like did it yet. It's kind of expensive to put built-ins in and stuff, so you know, you hold off on stuff. So it's kind of been like the cat room for a while. One of the litter boxes was in there. We had like the cat tree, one of the cat trees is in there. I've got a bookshelf in there that had like our like records on it, but it kind of just had like some stuff and some cat stuff. So it was kind of like the cat's room this whole time, and it was where Sunny's favorite tree was, but I had to move that tree out of that room so that, because you know they're like putting drywall up, so it can't be in there. But I think Sunny wants back, and she can't have it back yet, so she's getting kind of antsy about it too. She wants her room back, but she'll have it back soon enough. She's gonna like it when she's got her pretty bookshelves too. And it can still be the cat's room. Okay, now we're on 229. Oh, this one's Julian. Julian is a unicorn. Neat. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. You have him? You have Julian? Really? Julian's a cool one. It's the cat's room and I'm allowed to keep my books in there. They let me keep my books in there. Yeah. We also moved because the room is like, I think when they built the house, they built it like sort of intended to be like an office. And the previous owners used it as an office, but it doesn't work for me as an office because it has like doors everywhere. So there's no like place to put my background. So I'm in what used to be an attic, actually, in this room. And the office downstairs has been like nothing since we moved in, basically, except for cat stuff. But it's like right off the kitchen sort of, and I had to move the litter box that we had in there is now like in the breakfast nook while we're waiting for them to finish the room. So that's not as nice either, is the one of the litter boxes being right by the kitchen table, but it's okay. It is what it is. And that way it's like not far away. I was scared to move it far away from there because I don't want to like throw off Snap's like routine, you know? So she has to go past it. It's still like right there, you know? Okay. Hello? Where are you? No, she's not blocked off from my office. I think she's just confused by the barrier. Snap can get up here. She came up here yesterday. But I think she's where the heck is this villager? I think she's just a little bit confused by the barrier being there. They put like a tarp over the archway, so that like the stuff. Where is this villager? Oh, it's our first pig of the day. It's Maggie. But I think that like the tarp being there confuses her. The kittens are fine with it. They come right through it. But I think Snap, she's not as good with that, you know? But she was up here yesterday. Is Maggie on my bingo card? No. Boo. I do like Maggie, but I like Curly more. All right. That was 2:20. Oh, that was 2:30 actually was Maggie. Maybe I'll try and go till 2:50 today. I wasn't sure if we'd make it, but I think we could probably pull that off. I'll end the stream at 2:50 then. Because that feels like a nice number. The cats are busy to need an office. Snap is very busy. She is employed. She's always working all the time. When I came upstairs, she was sitting on the couch, but it is a Saturday, so we can't expect her to work right now. It's a Saturday morning. She's gonna nap on the couch, as she should, downstairs. Okay, 2:31. Yeah, it's her day off. I know, Snappy's long stream was so good. When I did that cat cam stream and Snap stayed there for like 4 hours, I never expected her to do that. And it was actually like really funny that she did. I'm really glad that we got to have that. And like selfishly, now I've got a 4-hour-long video of my cat sleeping. Like, that's kind of fun to have. That's ham-free. Bye, ham-free. Oh my god, Marissa, it's 100%. That's funny. Snap only works weekdays and when she wants. Snap works on weekdays when she feels like it, is sort of her work schedule. And that's the dream. And she gets paid very well doing it, so there's no room to judge. She's living life. Okay, 2:32. I want to fly. Also, great healthcare plan for her. Yeah, exactly. Oh, don't bring it up. The kittens all three have to go to the vet this week. Snap's always the vet. That's not much of an issue. But Snap's got like her big 6-month. Every month she has to go to the vet because she has to get her injection for her arthritis. But every 6 months she gets like her big blood draw, urine sample, like all the things to check on her kidney disease progression and stuff. And Snap's big appointment is on Thursday. And the kittens have their annual appointment on Tuesday. And they're not going to like that because they don't go to the vet very much, obviously. And so they're not so used to being in the car or anything, but they're going together, which I think will help them. It's at the same time. So this is Octavian again. But it's just like a checkup, get their vaccines and stuff. It's not anything bad. They're fine. So they're going to be okay. But it's nice that they can go at the same time. I think that'll be easier on them. Yeah, and also if they go together, because some cats have, basically cats recognize things based on scent. And so sometimes if like you're a cat and your brother goes to the vet and he comes home from the vet and he smells stinky and like the vet and you don't recognize him because he smells like the vet, then you might get mad and try to slap him. And I would know this because when Shrimp got neutered and came home from the vet, he smelled stinky and Sunny didn't like him for about 24 hours. So I would prefer for them to go together so that we can avoid them smelling different if it's easier on her. So I know, poor Shrimp. It was actually really sad. He, they're basically like, he was using the litter box in our bathroom one of the times. And I had, when this happened, for some reason, I'm trying to think what she was standing on. But anyway, he was like in the litter box and Sunny was like standing on maybe like the side table or something next to it. And she was like slapping him repeatedly. So he was just trying to poop and he was kind of having like, cause when they're under anesthesia, sometimes they get kind of constipated when they like wake back up. And so like the first poop post his surgery is like a big one, right? So he's in there, he's minding his business. He's kind of going through some stuff, trying to poop, and I caught Sunny. She was just like, so I had to make her leave so we could poop in peace. Anyway, that was only for like a day that she didn't recognize him. She was trying to slap him when he was pooping. And he was just taking it too. This one's Peaches. Strip is like he's so sweet. And he just, because Snap is kind of mean to him a little bit sometimes. She's not a mean cat, but like, Sometimes Snap wants to hang out with him, and sometimes she doesn't. She really gives Shrimp mixed signals, and so sometimes he can be close to her, and other times he can't. And so I think he's like just trying to like navigate knowing what the rules are. That was 233. And so sometimes Snap will hiss at him, like for no reason, basically, when she was fine before. Other times she'll like whack him when she was fine before. And so poor Shrimp, whenever she does that, he just stares at her. He just looks at her like, okay, relax, old lady. Like, but he just like takes it. When the girls are weird to him, which is rare. But when the girls are weird to him, he just lets it happen. Like, my poor Shrimpy. But yeah, the Sunny thing was brief. Usually they get along really well. It was just after the surgery. And Sunny doesn't really get bullied by Snap as much because she doesn't push the boundaries as much. Like, Shrimp will go up there and like try to cuddle Snap, and she'll be like, whoa, don't touch me. And then other times she'll let him, and so I think that's why he gets confused. Sunny doesn't try and cuddle Snap. So that doesn't happen. Oh! I got a new recipe! It's been so long since I found a new recipe. Oh, that's great. This is why I check, see? It's probably been like literal years since I got a new recipe in this game. That's a cute item too. This is Stella. I like Stella. Okay, 234 Stella, goodbye. Yeah, boy cats are really chill like that. You know what? Shrimp, this morning, so he has a bit of a drooling issue. Not all the time, but specifically when I first wake up in the morning. And I've kind of learned my lesson about this. Like, I sort of know that if he's gonna come stand on my chest, because he'll just like stand there on my chest and like stare down at me when I first wake up. It's like he hears my alarm go off and I pick up my phone and then he's like, oh, I'm ready. And he comes and stands on my chest. And I've learned my lesson that you kind of have to like, you know, be wary of the splash zone because he will drool on your face. But he hasn't drooled on me in a couple of months. So I guess I got a little bit lazy with it. And I was kind of like not keeping an eye out much as I should have been. Massive drool. Smack on my eyebrow. It literally feels like he's spitting on me. Like, that's how much drool it is. It's like if he got water in his mouth and then spit it out on my face. That's how much he's drooling. Right into my eye. Last time it was kind of in my mouth, which was a lot worse. But it was my eye this time. My eyebrow. Not quite my eye. But, like, that's one way to get me up. Because I, like, ran to the bathroom to, like, wipe it off, you know? But I think it's just because he gets excited that I'm awake. But he drools on my face. So. The other ones don't do that. Another sheep! This one's Frida again. But yeah, the girls don't drool at all. Only Shrimp. You knew a dog that aims on purpose to lick the inside of your mouth? Oh my god. The cat that we had when I was a kid, Pi, she passed away when I was like 11, but she used to be like really affectionate and like always like lick your face. But especially when she wanted you to get up and feed her, she would try to lick your eye. Like you'd be like asleep laying there and then the cat just starts licking your eyelid. That is gross, Pi. You're gonna get like a disease because you've got cat slobber in your eye. But like she knew that if she licked your eye, you would open your eyes and you would get up. And so she would lick your eye. Bad. But it's kind of cute though. I know with her like barbed tongue, yeah. Too smart for her own good. But it makes sense though. She's got the right idea. That'll get you to open your eyes. Okay, 236. Anyway, miss you, Pi. Legend. She was like a black and white. She was kind of like a cow. That was kind of her pattern. She lived to be 18 as well. Although when I think about that now, I find it kind of distressing because Snap is 17. And when I think about Pi, this is Hippo again. I've seen you twice today now. But Pi was like so old and so frail looking, and like she looked like she was 25 years old later in her life. And that she was only a year older than Snap. So I don't like the idea of that. I don't like that. I find that upsetting. So just try not to think about it. Okay, 237. Snap's gonna live forever though. Yeah, I mean, it depends on the cat too. And Snap definitely like has, I don't know, like my parents didn't like take Pi to the vet as much as I take Snap to the vet, which like obviously she went to the vet, but like, you know, I'm a little bit more extreme paranoia about this, and also I have like money to pay for the vet, which helps. So like Pi's experience in 2010 is different than Snap's experience in 2025, you know, which makes sense as well. So yes, I don't think Snap looks as old as she is. I think Snap definitely is looking older, but I don't think she looks as old as she is, which is also nice. That's relieving to hear. But now, like, when I look at Snap, like, next to the kittens, because I didn't used to think Snap looked old. I also think that she's been looking a little bit older in the past couple of years, just in general. This is Boomer. But now that I have cats that are 2 and a cat that's 17, like, oh, wait, I want the recipe. And she definitely is, like, she looks older than them. And she's pretty frail looking, too, so. But, yeah, when we were at the vet last, a couple months ago, the vet was joking about how she, like, would never, because we saw a different vet. This is when Snap had that weird lump appear out of nowhere. We took her to, like, it was, like, same-day emergency appointment, so it wasn't our usual doctor. But she was joking about how she never would have guessed that Snap was 17. And she took Snap back, like, when they were, like, taking her blood and stuff. And they were showing her to the other vet techs, being like, how old do you think this cat is? And they were guessing, like, 8, which is kind of fun, because Snap is not 8. She's 17. So, made me feel good about my cat in that way. They were like, what's her skincare routine? Like, she looks so young. She doesn't look that young, though. But it's nice to hear, at least. Yeah, she could pass for, like, 10, maybe, I would say. I don't know. But yeah, it's getting to me now, Snap's, age. You know, it's like, 17 is a... It's like, I'm kind of scared for her appointment this week, like with them checking her kidney disease progression, because you don't want to hear bad news about that. Like, you don't want to hear that it's gotten worse. And what I'm kind of scared about is that it's going to be like a rapid progression of her kidney disease, and I don't know. I don't think it has. I've not noticed her like seeming worse, but this is Eloise again. But you just don't know, right? And like, I'm kind of scared to find out, but. We go, we check. It's fine. Yeah, her last appointment, there was no progression of it. Like, it's been stable. She's been on a kidney diet to help with it for a couple years now, and it's been stable for a couple years, so. Anyway, we shall see. But a lot of cats die from kidney disease. Like, a lot of cats outlive their kidneys, basically. Like, the kidney is what gets them. It's very common, especially in like super old cats, so it kind of just is what it is. Like, that's just what's gonna happen to them a lot of the time. So your cat had kidney disease? Yeah, it's very, very common. Like, pretty much all cats end up with it at some point in their life. Also, a lot of cats are not very good at drinking water, which doesn't help, but even then, Snap's always been pretty good at drinking water, especially now that she has her kidney disease. She drinks water so much. But yeah, the kidneys, they get them. Okay, 239 is this one. Another one of these anteaters. Pango. I like the colors of Pango. I think it's cute. Yeah, Snap's also on, she's on a blood pressure medication now, which, that's the other thing. the blood pressure is dangerous because if her blood pressure is really high, it can make her kidney disease worse, but also because it's like making her kidneys have to work harder. But her kidney disease is also making her blood pressure worse. So it's just like, but she's on a blood pressure medication and it's been like pretty stable since we did that. So that's good too. Yeah, 1 in 3 cats will get kidney disease. I know. It's very common. Use enough miles to get 240. She also had cancer, but she's fine now. Oh, poor Snap. Past couple years have been rough for her. It's been quite the time. But she's been fine with that. That like, she's okay there, thankfully. She's strong and brave. All is well. Okay, 240. Yeah, she was lucky. It was like a lump, like a cancerous mass, and it thankfully didn't spread elsewhere, as far as we are aware, at least. She doesn't have any symptoms of other things, though. This is Mott. Snap had what is called an injection site sarcoma, which I didn't even know was a thing. I think it's like 1 in 30,000, so it's pretty rare. But it's common enough that they actually changed where they give cats their injections because of it. They used to give cats like vaccines right here, like on the back of their neck. But that's not really operable, obviously. So they do it now on their hip instead. But basically it's like when her body tried to heal from the needle, it got like, the cells were like super overactive and formed a lump. It was cancerous. So it's not because of like the vaccine, it's because of the needle. That is what happened to her, unfortunately. But it obviously like, she got it because I think I gave her the feline leukemia vaccine when we found the kittens, because I found these kittens on the street. And like we had tested the mom, but they didn't test the baby straight away because they were like 5 weeks old. And I had these cats in my house. So I gave Snap the feline leukemia vaccine. And I think that's why she got the sarcoma. It's because that was the timeline kind of added up, which made me feel like I gave my cat cancer, which is not true. And she needed the vaccine. So it was worth it and fine and so rare and not common and like doesn't happen to anybody else. She's just unlucky. But yeah, that's what happened to her. So... and like, you know, the cats didn't have feline leukemia, so I guess in the end she didn't actually need it, but I found cats in a sewer, so. This is Drake. I like ducks. We haven't seen any ducks today. Finally. Okay, that was 241 was Drake, actually. Yeah, better safe than sorry. That's how I felt about it too, yeah. Exactly. You're protecting her. It's just very unfortunate that happened. But again, it was fine. They operated on it and it was fine. So, anyway. I did have a lot of, like, a lot of guilt about that. Like, you guys, I'm not kidding. I cried for weeks thinking that I gave my cat cancer, which I know is illogical and, like, she needed the vaccine and it was worth it. But I was, like, feeling with a lot of guilt. I'm dealing with a lot of guilt because of that. So... But again, she's fine now, so it's fine. And I didn't. She had a vaccine. It was unlucky. But yeah, it's just like when you know that you're the one that said, yeah, she should have the vaccine, and then yeah, the brain is silly like that. You blame yourself for stuff that, and I just think I was also like feeling really overwhelmed about it all, and like, you don't want your childhood pet to have to deal with that. And like, I have some cancer trauma in my family. You know, when your dad has cancer, it kind of like is traumatizing. So then your cat has cancer too. And like, yeah. So not fun to think about. Okay, 242. Anyway, sorry to bring it up. Oh my God. We saw Mott 2 islands ago. We saw Mott on 240. This keeps happening. That's the 4th time today that we've seen a villager and then like 2 islands later seen him again. Oh yeah, exactly. Every medical procedure worth doing has risks. And like you always have to, you're like weighing these risks just in general. I mean, even like with some things, like because of Snap's kidneys being so bad, even like giving her pain medication after her cancer surgery was risky because her kidneys don't work very well. So like putting Snap on new medications is kind of scary, but like obviously you're still going to give her pain medication. She had a scar this big. Her whole body was a scar. I'm not even kidding. She's about yay big. Yeah, so was the scar. So of course she's going to be given pain medication, but like with any health thing, you just have to weigh, like medication has side effects, but so does the illness. So it is what it is. And sometimes rare bad things happen, but it's not your fault. It's just unlucky. I keep telling myself. Okay, 243. Yeah, it's a juggle. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, that is scary, Simply Anxious. Again, you're doing the best you can with the information you have and stuff too, so. Okay. I think I'm gonna go to island 250, by the way. Oh my god, it's Doc again. We're gonna get on like a streak of repeats. I love Doc though. I love Doc. So cute. Decided you deserve Subway for dinner, you're going to sleep. You know what? Dan loves Subway. He always gets mad when I say this. He's like, you always just say the most random things about me. Because whenever Dan likes something, I tell people about it like this. When Dan likes a restaurant, Dan loves Panera too. Whenever we like see a Subway, I'll be like, Dan loves Subway to everybody. But Dan actually loves Subway. I don't know why, but it's like his favorite place. If he were to pick, like if we were gonna go out and get food, like from a fast food place, or honestly just go out and get food at all, Dan loves Subway. He would always pick Subway. I mean, Subway's like fine to me. I wouldn't, but Dan loves Subway. If he heard me saying it right now, he'd get mad, but then he'd be like, I want Subway. So, you think Jimmy John's is better than Subway? I've got a story about Jimmy John's. My mom's friend in college dated Jimmy John. Like Jimmy John, the Jimmy John, who is a bad, bad man, by the way. I don't even know if it was my mom's friend really, but you know like know people in college. My mom knew someone in college that dated Jimmy John. And the original Jimmy John's is in Charleston, Illinois, where my mom grew up. So anyway, my mom never met him, but she did know of Jimmy John. Yeah, sandwich men are bad. The one really bad thing about Jimmy John is that he likes to do like big game hunting where like, you know, those men go to Africa and they want to kill an elephant. Jimmy John. And I do not agree with that in any way. That's ham-free, by the way. I think he's also like MAGA Republican nightmare, which is also really bad, but more common than people who kill giant animals. But he's a bad, bad man. I don't think that he's in charge of Jimmy John's, the restaurant, anymore. But I don't go to Jimmy John's because of it. I have like a deep rage towards him, so I don't go there. But I don't know about what like his involvement in it is anymore. I can't get past it. So, 245. I also don't really like eat stuff. I mean, like, I can get a sandwich with vegetables on it from anywhere. So, whatever, you know? Jimmy John's is like a sub place. It's kind of like Subway, you know, like make a sandwich kind of place. But anyway, now you know. But maybe look it up just so that I'm not lying to you, because I could be slandering Jimmy John by accident. I don't mean to. I'm just saying what I remember about him. Yeah, I am, Athena, yeah. Okay, 245. Oh my god, I've seen so many duplicates! It's Octavian again! It is true? Well, there you go. It is true. I was right. But yeah, again, I think that he's not involved in the company anymore. Because rightfully they want to get rid of a man like that. But, so I don't want to go there. You like Jersey Mike's instead? I've not really ever been to Jersey Mike's. I don't know if Dan's even ever had Jersey Mike's. What if Dan eats Jersey Mike's and it changes his life because it's better than Subway? I don't know. But I haven't really been there. It will change his life. I should take him. Get him to try it. What's the other one? Firehouse. I haven't been to Firehouse ever either. I don't really know that one. People around here like Publix Subs in Florida. But I've never really been much of a like sub sandwich kind of person, to be honest. I wouldn't really go out of my way to choose it. Sometimes like, cause when you're like on a road trip and you're vegetarian, it's so hard to find like fast food that you can stop to get easily, and Subway usually ends up being the option because it's everywhere. But I'm just not really a big sub person. I wouldn't really choose it. Oh my god, I love Hornsby. I love Hornsby so much. I would take Hornsby right now too, but it's not. I'm hunting for Curly. I need to go. Yeah, it makes sense that it's the easiest franchise to open, Subway, because it's also like, I bet their operating costs are pretty low, and they can do them in like really small places too, but it's like, you know, sandwich stuff is cheap and easy, so stick to the list. We gotta stay locked in, chat. This is serious. Yeah, they don't really need much cooking equipment either, so it doesn't take up much room. Like what, you got a toaster? So, yeah, people love Publix Subs. I'm again, not really a big sub sandwich person, but people like Publix Subs a lot. So, Subway's in so many Walmarts. Yeah, they've got them in Walmarts. So they're in gas stations sometimes too. They're around all over the place, the Subways. Okay, 2:47. This is gonna be it. It's gonna be over. Just you wait. You think the hype is overdone? That's kind of how I feel about Publix Subs too. I like, they're nice, I guess, but it's, at the end of the day, it's just a sandwich. And they're kind of expensive. The Publix Subs are pretty pricey, if I remember correctly. Publix is just kind of expensive in general, though. This is Caroline. Thank you, goodbye. See you later. Yeah, Caroline's pretty cute. Wrong squirrel. Okay, 2:48. You're more of a grilled cheese girl. Oh, a grilled cheese is good. That is really good. No, Publix Subs. Publix is a grocery store, actually, and they have sub sandwiches in. There's like a counter where, at the deli where you can get sub sandwiches. They also have a lot of like fried chicken, and I don't know. At Publix you can also get. They have like potato salad, like those kind of sides. You can get those from Publix too. And they have a bakery, obviously, as well. But it's a grocery store, and they have subs. But I think they're supposed to be kind of like fancy gourmet, I guess, because they have like the nice bread from the bakery and like the nice deli meat from the deli. Like, the Publix is a grocery store. It's very much in like the southeast of the U.S. When you're in Florida, there's a Publix on like every single road. Not even exaggerating. They're everywhere down here. It's so common, but they're not really elsewhere. Like, they're only down in the bottom of America. Yeah, Publix chicken is really popular. People like Publix chicken a lot. They have like popcorn chicken, and like they have fried chicken, regular fried chicken. I think they have like rotisserie chickens too. Vegetarian, so don't ask me too much about it, but this is Hopkins. But people like their stuff a lot. Their pizzas are good. Oh, I've never had their pizzas. I like the Publix bakery stuff a lot. Like, they've got, like, I don't know, they have, like, nice cookies and cakes and breads and stuff, which is good. Publix has nice donuts, too, I think. But I know more about their bakery stuff than their meat, obviously. But their bakery is pretty good. Okay, now we're on 2:49. There we go. I pressed the wrong button on my stream deck. Oh, Pippin. I haven't been to Trader Joe's in a bit. Trader Joe's is kind of like a hike for us to get to, and the parking lot is such a nightmare that it's like, Trader Joe's is for special occasions for us. It's like fancy to me, Trader Joe's. So I don't get to go there that often. Maybe I should go this weekend. If I go like early in the morning, won't be too bad, but it's a nice place. Here in Orlando, there's a Publix across the street from a Publix. Yeah, that happens a lot around here. Yeah, the Trader Joe's parking lots are such a nightmare. And it's very overwhelming inside the store. The store is kind of small and it's so busy that like it's, oh, this is Gruff again. That's another duplicate. It's just like, it feels like a lot. It's like kind of an ordeal for me to go to Trader Joe's. That was Gruff. Yeah, you have to go like in the morning. We bought a bunch of stuff for my wedding from Trader Joe's. Like we had, cause we had like a Super Bowl party, weirdly enough. I'm not a football fan, but my wedding was the same weekend as the Super Bowl and everybody was in town. So we invited people over to my parents' house to watch it with us. We had like a projector screen on the patio and stuff. But we bought like food from Trader Joe's for the party. And I bought loads of flowers from Trader Joe's to make the flower arrangements for my rehearsal dinner. So I'm a fan of Trader Joe's. Oh, this one's $250. This is big. This is big. Island 250. Here we go. Yeah, they've got so many nice vegan options at Trader Joe's. I really like going there. When we go, we like stock up on stuff for the freezer, you know? Because it's an ordeal to go, so when you go, it's like you gotta get stuff to keep around the house. Okay, 250 feels like a beautiful, lovely, lucky number. Imagine how cool it would be for it to end on this number. That would be quite a clip too, if this was the one. Oh. This is a duplicate again. This is Lionel. I've seen Lionel multiple times this hunt. I was gonna end on 250 too, but I don't really want to end on Lionel. I'm not sure what I should do. Should we do like one more? Animal Crossing's so dangerous like that. You're just like, what about one more? What about one more? I don't want to end on a duplicate. I think that's important. We shouldn't end on that. Oh my god, I only have 35 more tickets. Okay, before the next hunting stream, we're gonna have to get more tickets. I've never actually been to a treasure island before. Usually people bring stuff. This is like so bratty of me to say, but people usually bring me tickets. I've got people for that. So I don't actually know how to do it. Oh god. I'm spoiled rotten, truly. That's so bad. That is so bad. We'll have to get some more next time though. We'll figure it out. It'll be fun. It'll be like a journey. Yeah, truly streamer privilege. Yeah. There's like people stream treasure islands on Twitch. Oh my god. This is also a duplicate. This one is Gladys. I wanted Gladys a lot from my Florida island because to me she looks like a sandhill crane. So it feels very Florida. Okay. 252. Well, we can't go to 300 because I don't have enough tickets, goat. So we won't make it that long on stream today. I physically can't. I don't have enough tickets. Okay. 252. This is gonna be it. This will be the one. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, I think we should go until we get a new villager. I don't really mind if it's a weird number. Let's go until we get a new villager. I feel like that's a good aim to have. And it's doable. This is gonna be it though. Last one. It's gonna be Curly. My little best friend. Yeah, poor Tilly wants to sleep. The thing is, the longer I villager hunt, the longer I can wait before I have to clean. Because my plan is to clean when I get off stream. So when you think about it, if I stay here doing this... Oh my god! If I have to see one more lion, I swear. This one is Leopold again. Leopold is my my birthday twin. Leopold and Rod are my birthday twins. But we've seen so many lions today. It's like every single one of them's a lion. Birthday twin's a fun one though. So I'm good with that. Okay, 253. You deserve a better birthday twin. Yeah, I don't really like the lions. I do think that Rod is kind of a funny birthday twin. Rod's a weird little guy. He kind of has like a pirate hat on. Oh, he was a new villager? Oh, I haven't seen Leopold this hunt. Oh. Okay, well, I'm gonna do one more though. Okay, this is our actual last ticket for the day. Like, genuinely, this is the last ticket. After this, I'm done. Because I already put the number up to 253 on the thing, so. It's annoying to lower it again on my stream. Oh, Rasher is your birthday twin? Oh no. Dan's birthday twin is Truffles. Yikes. Yikes. Walt's yours? Oh no. I don't like that. Okay, that one's Biscuit again. I already saw Biscuit in this hunt. It was today. Guys, I'm really sorry. I'm gonna do one more. This is so bad. I can't escape. I should have just stopped at 250. But 255 would be a nice number too. I mean, you don't need to clean, right? Well, I guess technically when you think about it, we don't have to clean anything today. No, I really need to clean my house today. I really want to. It's gonna be good. Dan can clean. Okay, Dan cleans the house alone, and I just stream Animal Crossing. There you go. It'll just get dirty again anyway, so what's the point? Oh my god. Okay, 254. This one is Bertha, who I don't like. Yeah, Dan's been playing Crime Scene Cleaner on stream, hasn't he? Yeah, I'm gonna be out of tickets at this point. This is dangerous. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. Actually, one more, because 255 is a nicer number to end on. So this is gonna be the actual last one. I know I said that before, but I really, truly mean it this time. Like, I actually, in my heart, mean it when I say it this time. This is the last one. And then we'll have to figure out something for the next hunt. What if it's Naomi? Then that's even better. I almost hope that it's Naomi. I do want to use my Nook Miles ticket. I'm ready for takeoff. I'll take a picture of you, my little dodo friend. This is the same as One More Day in Stardew. At least this is a little bit easier than the One More Day in Stardew, because One More Day in Stardew is like 20 more minutes. But in this One More Ticket, it's like a couple minutes. Okay, 255. Everybody cross your fingers. In a row? There's no way. Okay. No, if that isn't a sign to stop, like, I think we need to end stream. I think that we're done now. I think the game said it's about time you leave. The energy is bad. The energy is not good of this. Oh wait, I want to take a picture with this. Hold on. This is for the thumbnail. Me and you can pose together. I should look shocked. That's good. Okay, sorry. let's leave. Yeah, I'm gonna build later today. So I'm gonna come back. It's like 12:21 where I am. I'm gonna stream again at 4. That's like my normal stream time. This was kind of like a bonus stream. But I'll be live again in like 3.5 hours, and we're gonna do some Sims building. I want to finish the build for my legacy challenge later, so I will return. Unfortunately, there's gonna be more of me in a little bit. I don't know what day I'll hunt again exactly. Let me look at my own stream schedule. I kind of have a weird schedule next week. I'm like really hoping that they're gonna drop the Sims roadmap next week too. So we're gonna hopefully know more about the Sims stuff. I feel like they keep like, it feels like they should have dropped it already because it even leaked and stuff, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But let me go see who all is live and then we'll figure something out. Wish me luck. I'm gonna go clean the shower probably. Unpleasant. Oh, my friend Lee Chat is live. It looks like actually she just went live. And she's gonna play Stardew Valley. She's a Stardew Valley speedrunner and is extremely good at it. So if you haven't ever seen, it's like actually really fun to watch. So we can go over and we can watch some Stardew speedrunning perhaps this afternoon, and then I'll be back in like 4 hours, okay? Thank you for hanging out. I'm sorry we didn't find Curly again, but it's only been 2 streams. This could be worse. We're well on our way to worse, but it isn't bad yet. And I'll see you all later, okay? Goodbye.